Name yet, Linda. I put a couple of decoys for you specifically, Linda, but I did not put your name yet. We'll put it soon. Hello, Martin. Hello, Linda. Hello, Dandelion Gum. Well done. First and the first to find. Hello, Marcos. Never stop, never will. Thank you. 16 months, Marcos. Holy crap. You guys want to have a conversation? Okay. We're here. We're in front of Museum Plan. I'm a bit tired, so we'll do our best. I'm going out soon. We'll show up later. Nice to see you. Vegan Cass, hello. Marco, how did you make it? Oh, Marco. By the way, can we get some W's in the chat for Marcos for donating 20 euros? Thank you so much, Marcos. You know what, Marcos? Because you donated, I managed to be here today. Because I was supposed to arrive at like 3 p.m. I forgot by the way, my camera battery. So what we do today will only be recorded on YouTube. I forgot my camera batteries, but I was supposed to arrive like at 3 p.m., but I found another solution where I would take the bus all the way to Breda, then I would take a train, and that would arrive much, much earlier. As you see, I'm here. So I arrived like 20 minutes at home, 20 minutes ago at home, 30 minutes ago, and well, no, maybe I arrived like an hour ago now that I look at the time. An hour ago, and now I'm here. I'm going to do some outreach. So thank you so much, Marcos. Get W's in the chat for Marcos for making this happen. I'm going to head out for a long walk after lunch, but we'll sign in with you guys and watch the conversation while I eat. Nice to see you. You guys want to have a conversation? Oh, it's just some questions about animals. You want to talk about animals? Hey, Wes. Nice to see you here. Oh, it's very warm. It's like 22 degrees, so it's gonna be even hotter tomorrow. Hey, Glenzy Bates. Glenny's Bates. Marcos not, oh my God, Marcos, come on. Thank you so much. Can we just get some more super W's for Marcos? Thank you, Marcos. I appreciate you. Oof, what a day. Woke up at 4:30 Romania time, so now it's 3:30 for me. I woke up Amsterdam time. You guys want to have a conversation? I feel a little bit like a zombie. He's got out the legs out. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's really, really warm, huh? I got the legs on. Just popping in to say hi. I'm off to work. Satanic Stephen, always a pleasure to see you here. You guys want to have a conversation? Okay.
Yes.
How old are you?
25.
That's okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
It's fine.
Okay. You want to come a little bit closer?
Yes.
Yeah, nice. What's your name?
Nicole.
I'm Chuck. Nice to meet you, Nicole.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from, Nicole?
Italy.
Italy?
Yes.
Oh, what brings you to Amsterdam? Do you live here or is
No,
just like
I
visiting?
just vacation 3 days with friends.
Oh, nice. Nicole, I'm an animal rights activist.
Okay.
I'm here to speak up for animals.
Okay.
How do you feel about animals?
I agree with you.
You agree with me?
Yes.
What is it that you agree on?
I just don't like using animals for, I don't know, makeup in general. I like eating meat.
So
The
you
only
like
part-
eating animals?
Yes.
Do you think that's respecting their rights?
Depends on how they're raised, how they lived.
In what way would me killing you and eating you afterwards be me respecting your rights?
For humans, it's different, I think, but depends.
Why is it different for humans?
I don't know, because we have a society, we have culture. Well, not that animals don't, but I don't know. I just feel differently about animals and people.
Of course, right? Because people are individuals of your own species. You relate more to them.
Yes.
But I relate more to men than to women. Does that mean I get to,
No.
right?
No, yeah.
Right, like we
But
can
there are
we
some
can cut
cases
groups in
where
all sorts
people
of
had
ways.
to eat other people. Like, I don't know if you know the mountain.
I know, but those are
Yeah.
situations when there was necessity,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Do you think we need to consume animal products?
You don't need to, but if you want to, you can. That's what I think.
But if there's no necessity, how can it ever be justified to kill a dog if there's no need for it?
I don't agree with killing dogs and eating dogs, but
Wait.
meat like
Not dogs? Why not?
because it's not my thing to eat dogs. But in some cultures, they can do it. They
But do you
want
think
to
it's
do
wrong
it.
to kill and eat dogs?
I believe that it's wrong killing dogs.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's the difference between a dog and a cow that justifies the difference in treatment?
just sentimentally for me it's different because a dog you can keep a cow in the house and have a farm, but you know that you're raising the cows to then sell meat and
You can do the
product
same
to
with a
people.
dog. You can raise a dog to kill
Yeah.
and eat sell for meat.
Yeah, depends on where you're born.
Doesn't matter where you're born. You can do that here. You can do that everywhere.
Yeah, but it's not everywhere it's legal to eat dogs or
Sure, but
cats
outside of
or-
legality,
yeah.
I mean morality, right?
Yeah,
Your
you
own
can do it
values.
everywhere
Yeah.
if you are a
But your
weird-
values say that it's wrong to do so, right? Dogs.
dogs, yes.
But it's okay to do it to cows.
Yes.
Does a dog choose to be born a dog?
No.
Does a cow choose to be born a
No.
cow? So how is it fair to
But
judge
if
based
in
on
my
something
next
that they're not
life
born in?
if I will be born as a cow, I won't mind.
What if you only get
eating-
one life? Is it fair for somebody to take it away for you for a trivial pleasure?
No.
So
No.
how is it fair to take it away from a cow for
I
a trivial
agree. I
pleasure?
agree. It's different types of thinking, and I don't know. I eat meat, so I am a little bit on the other side.
Well, it
so-
just sounds like you eat meat, therefore it's justified. But you can do something that is wrong and find that it's justified, right? Unjustified,
yes,
right? So do you think
Yes.
it's wrong to consume animal products knowing that we rape them, kill them?
still no.
Still no. No, so it's wrong only when people use it in a different way than you do it. If you do it in a certain way, then it's fine. But if somebody does it differently, then it's wrong.
I just think that they should have a more sustainable way of raising them, and
But what about what the animals want? Like, I understand you have this empty statement of
Yeah.
sustainable raising
Yeah.
animals, but like, how does that relate? Because if I tell you, well, I just think women should be treated nicely up until we start beating them and killing them.
okay, yeah.
I mean, they should be treated nicely as when they're
Yeah,
girls,
yeah.
but the minute that they become
Yeah.
grown up, they deserve to be beaten because they
Yes.
were born women.
No.
No?
No, that's not true. That's,
No,
that's
but the
not what I
cows that were
think.
born cow, they deserve to be killed because they were born cows.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's a little difficult to explain, but
It just sounds like motivated reasoning. Do you know
yeah,
what that
yeah,
is?
yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
So
I
motivate-
just can't explain to you why for me it's okay, and
Maybe it's not.
It maybe it's not, and I'm fine with that. It's okay if you think it's not fine, it's fine with me.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
not
good.
between you and me, because
Yeah.
like it's between the innocent animals, right? You up to 100 animals per year are exploited to death for you, right?
Yes.
It's not between you and me. Like,
Yes.
if it were between you and me, like we would fight it out. But the
Yeah.
innocent animals don't have a say in it, and you say, well, cut their throat off. They were born the wrong way. If you were born a dog, you'd get some rights. But how dare you be born differently?
Yeah. Okay.
Is that really fair?
It's not. It's not. But I don't really have an argumentation for you, so.
But you can be vegan. Why not choose to be vegan?
Because I like meat.
So do you think trivial pleasure justifies the exploitation to death of an innocent sentient being?
No, but I will continue to eat meat. So.
So it doesn't justify that. That means it's wrong what you're doing.
It's wrong for some people. For me, I
Not
don't
for you.
think. Mm,
If you're saying it's not wrong, then that's a contradiction with it's unjustified.
okay, no, it's wrong to abuse the animals and to treat them as they're treated.
Not to kill them for a trivial product.
To kill them for product, I don't think it's not fair. I think it's fair.
You think it's fair to kill an animal for a trivial
Yes.
product? Okay.
Yes.
Why?
It's always been done like that. When even before us, before society, before everything.
Women never had rights up until the 20th century.
I know.
So we shouldn't have given them rights anyway, right? 20th century. Why would we?
I
They've
know,
never
I
had.
know.
Why would we? Why should they
We can
start
argue on
having them
this
now?
for so long.
But you do see how any form
I
of
agree. I
argument
agree.
that you
Yeah,
have
I can
doesn't
see
have
that.
a
I
basis
can
to
see
stand
that.
on,
I
right?
can see that. But I don't think I will be able to change my opinion on eating meat.
But what if you are? It's not about what you put in your mouth, right? It's
yeah.
about what the animals go through. Do you think
Yes.
it's like you say a cow should be treated nicely? Why do you care if a cow is treated nicely? After all, you're paying for them to be killed. It's like me paying somebody
Because
to kill
you
you and
know
then
that
saying,
that's what's
telling them,
gonna happen
yeah,
at
but
the
don't,
end.
but you know,
I
don't,
know
don't
that
trip them,
I
you know,
like,
don't
far-
like
far-
give
I
them a
have
good
my
meal
family
after.
like they keep farms. I have family that have farms, and they know that the animals that they purchase or the animals that are born on the farm, one day they will be killed. They will become meat.
knows that?
or- Us, the
Yeah.
people that buy them.
Yeah,
Yeah, not the animal. I know.
yeah.
But as long as they live with my family, with my cousins and everything, they have a great life
Why wouldn't it be okay to torture them though?
because that's just not right.
Why?
Because I don't agree with it, and
Why? It sounds like the reason why you shouldn't torture them is the same reason why you shouldn't kill them, because the animal doesn't like it.
The animal won't know until it's dead.
That they kill them? So
Yes.
won't the woman who you put the rape drug in their drink. They also won't know.
Oh yeah. No, I don't like the similarities that you're making because
They're so
yeah,
relevant and they
yeah,
work so well,
Yeah.
and and you can see how this logic can justify what people do to women.
Yeah.
But listen, the reason why I'm saying it's because literally they have emotions, they feel pain, they have subjective
I can
experience
see
of
that.
life.
Yeah.
And if you think it's wrong to do it to dogs, why on earth would it be
I
okay to
agree
do
with
it
this
to
part,
cows?
and I disagree with the eating meat. But yeah,
But you just disagree with it because you do it.
exactly.
But that's exactly what a person who abuses women would say. Well, I agree with. I love women. I love my mom, my dad, my mom, my sister. But you know,
I see
women need to be put
humans
in
and
place.
animals on a different level, not because we are better than animals, because I think sometimes animals are way better than humans or people in general. But it's just where we live right now. How
But just
we're-
to be clear, this isn't a comparison between humans and animals.
Yeah.
The comparisons I'm making is the analogy of another injustice that you perceive as an injustice.
yes,
And when when you say comparing, like I'm not asking you to choose between killing a human or an animal. I'm
yeah.
asking you to choose between killing an animal and not.
yes.
So is your taste pleasure worth more than an animal's life?
To me, yes.
To you, yeah.
Yeah.
So then would you find it that the same logic used by somebody who says, well, my sexual pleasure is worth more than
No,
somebody else's
I don't
life?
agree with that.
You don't agree with that, but it's the
No.
same logic as you.
Yes,
And you don't agree with it just because it's not yours.
yes. Let's just say that.
Well,
I don't have it-
is there any logical reason behind it?
I guess not. I guess not.
Kind of weird.
I know.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I can't
Well,
really.
don't be sorry for me.
argument.
Be sorry for the animals. I'm not your enemy. You're their enemy. Dominion is a documentary that they show what animals go through, and you have resources there to help you out. Okay.
Thank you.
Please choose to be kind to animals. Okay.
I will. I am.
Well,
I
you're
just
not.
eat them.
You're not now.
I just eat them.
If somebody wants to kill you, I don't think you would see it as kindness towards you because you were born in Italy or because you
Yeah.
were born a woman.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your time.
Have a
thank
good
you
one.
for the conversation.
Cheers. I don't know what to tell you, man. That was quite a conversation, wasn't it? By the way, everyone, Alexandra is here. Hell yeah, Alexandra is here. By the way, everyone, based on the conversations you hear today, I hope you guys tell me which one you think is the best. Because today I forgot my camera batteries and I might only extract one or two. You did the best you could hope to. I mean, honestly, I was just relaxed and poking some fun at the whole argument, wasn't I? Glad Chip got a new hat finally. Nah, this is an old hat also. I bought all my hats when let's say 2019. Let's just put it this way, 2019. And I only wear a couple of them. I feel like this one kind of makes my face for, but that's whatever. Morning, Chip. How are you guys doing today? Hey, hello, Iron 433 Decker. I'm doing fine. By the way, Iron, I want to appreciate you for sending that comment that you needed a bit of push and I helped you get there. I appreciate you. It's also helped me, you know. It was nice also to take a little break now because I just got my thoughts a little bit in order and I realized, yeah, how weird it is what we do to animals and how many excuses we find. And at the end of the day, they are exactly as this woman said, aren't they? It's only different because it's me who is doing it. It's only different because I want to do it, right? Like, imagine that. It's like treating the environment like trash because we are just taking its resources. It's not about the environment, though. I don't know if I'm too smart because I'm plant-powered. I'm just an average Joe, man. Honestly, veganism is good on its own. Animals are for our pleasure. So Wavelength Records, are you in favor of zoophilia, having sex with animals because they're for your pleasure? Wavelength Records, are you in favor of zoophilia? I love that museum. It is nice, right? They find security with the majority. Yeah, Marcos, that's the problem, isn't it? We just gotta keep doing this. That's sad that I live in a time where, because I actually have an interview with Jeremy Loeb coming up, and I will make a post about it once it gets launched, and after And in that interview, I was talking to Jeremy, and I was actually a little bit I was very tired. It was the last time I did outreach last week, and I was telling him that I don't know if what we're doing is the most productive thing. But you see, I took a step back, and now I'm realizing that even if it isn't the most productive thing, I don't think there's much we can do, huh? Because as you put it, Marcos, and it's very well put, we the whole thing about them is they find safety or security in numbers. They essentially say, well, everyone around me is doing it, so fuck it, right? That's the whole thing about it. But if everyone around them wouldn't be doing it, if they would find a reason, like some way to not do it, like if more and more people would be like, well, that's fucked up, then they wouldn't start justifying this nonsense anymore. But what can we do? And hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm Chip. This is a sign that says, can I ask you something? So holding this sign in front of Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, and I'm doing a social experiment, asking people some questions. Why are his teeth about to fall out? My dentist would disagree, brother. Roy Lee, I already asked you to provide empirical evidence. I will not debate you in the chat. I already asked you in a pretty long comment thread to provide empirical evidence for any of the claims you're making. If you're not, if you're claiming that regenerative agriculture exploits less animals, then I'm not interested. Then you are going to have to provide evidence for it. And if you don't have evidence for that, then I'm not going to debate you unless you just come to a Discord debate where you can just come there. But otherwise, I'm not interested in any of that. I've had several people who I dedicated a debate with, and I regret it because when I brought them on, they just made statements, and the minute I asked for them to bring evidence to the table, they didn't. And by the way, in a formal debate, you are to provide evidence beforehand so that the other party can inspect it. So even if you would want to debate me, you would have to provide me with evidence if that's what the case. If you want to have a formal debate, if you just want to have a conversation or anything like that, you're welcome to do that when I do my Discord outreach, which might be tomorrow or might be on Saturday. Who knows? Because it's pretty fucking hot these days. So tomorrow is going to be like 29 degrees here, so I may just go on Discord for the next couple of days. Well, actually, no. On Friday we're going to have we're going to be going on at the slaughterhouse, and we're going to be doing a small vigil on Friday. So yeah, you vegan activists are helping me to remain vegan. I appreciate you, Marcos. It's a tough time, like I've been to Romania now, and I can tell you that everyone there is like obviously a meat eater. They don't even give they talk about it as like, I don't even think most people even talk about it much. I mean, there's obviously a lot of vegans also there. There's also a lot of options. A lot of them are also expensive. I thought like tofu was for some reason expensive in some places, not at Lidl, but TVP cheap. I found a protein bar that was 50 cents. I bought 24 protein bars. 24 fucking delicious protein bar. 50 cents. 50 cents. It's insanely cheap. And just for reference, prices in Romania are fairly similar to prices in Netherlands. In fact, in a lot of things, they were a little bit more expensive there. You want to have a conversation?
Sorry, I have children with me.
That's okay. They're usually 150 or 2, right, Anik? 50 cents, imagine that. It was made in Romania. The protein bar was delicious. I have 2 on me. Very, very good. Of course, you can't eat a lot of protein bars per day, right? Like you only eat 2 or 3 maximum. Well, I have to eat a lot of calories, so 2 or 3 is fairly normal for me. But I'm just saying that if you want to have like an alternative, like how I traveled today, right? How I traveled from Romania to the Netherlands, I had to fly to Belgium, then take a bus, then take a train, and it was the whole thing. Obviously, I may not have time to stop at every store. I may need to find... Well, actually, when I got to Netherlands, I just went to Albert Heijn and got some sandwiches. But I generally just have like some of these protein bars on me in case I get super hungry or something. And they're really good to have. How was your time in Romania? I think it was really nice. I helped my parents move. My parents helped me out with some things that I needed. So, it was nice. It's always nice to see the family.
Ja, doe mee.
Rory, I explained the terms to you very clearly. It seems to me like I may not want to debate you because you cannot listen. I've explained to you in the comment section twice. I explained to you in the stream once. I'm no longer going to repeat myself, Corey. So I'll repeat it one last time for you, Corey. So perk up your ears and listen carefully, okay? So I will debate you, no problem. However, if you want an official debate, that means a dedicated debate for you, you will have to provide with empirical evidence for any of the claims that it is that you are making. Provide the empirical evidence beforehand so that I can look at them, and I will provide you with empirical evidence beforehand so you can look at mine evidence, right? Because otherwise, what can you do? Like if you give me a study during a debate, what will I do? Will I just start reading it and trying to find what's wrong with it or what's okay with it? No, we cannot do that, right? So the evidence needs to be provided beforehand. That's how debates work. However, if you do not want to debate me, that's perfectly fine. I will only debate you if you give me empirical evidence. If you do not want to debate me, that's perfectly fine. You can, when I do the Discord outreach, you can jump on Discord and have a conversation with me. Otherwise, please stop peacocking in the comment section or you will be timed out, okay? We don't like peacocking here. We're nice people. We're trying to have a good time. We're trying to speak up for animals and have a good time in the process. Peacocking, it doesn't serve anyone. I understand you might be insecure about your whatever, but let's not peacock, okay? I had forgotten how toxic the non-vegans are when you join a stream where you fight for animal rights, huh? It's not an empirical debate though, it's about logic and ethics, isn't it? I'm confused. Well, logic and ethics, but you're making a claim. Your claim was that regenerative agriculture is better for the animals overall. So if you're making that claim, I'm going to need you to provide evidence for that claim, right? Every single form of logic, it needs to be logically sound. Logically sound means logically valid and evidence-based for each, well, argument that you're making. It's pretty simple. And by the way, the whole regenerative bullshit, it's pretty bullshit. I don't know if you actually believe it or you just trying to spread misinformation. As I said, you probably are disinforming. And I'm only saying that based on the number of comments that you're dropping, because if you just drop one comment, I would be like, hey, maybe he's a little bit misinformed or something, but you're dropping. Hey, you want to have a conversation?
Sure.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Can it just be my voice?
Yeah, you can be your voice. How old are you though?
21.
21, that's fine. That's fine. You want to come a little bit closer so that you're you're not in view. What's your name?
Rosie, what's your name?
I'm Chip. Nice
Chip,
to meet you, Rosie.
nice to meet you.
Rosie, I'm an animal rights activist.
Okay.
I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I have 2 dogs.
You have 2 dogs? How do you see these dogs? Do you see them as individuals or do you see them as objects?
Like family.
Like family?
Yeah.
Right, right. Do you think we should treat animals like individuals or should we treat them like objects?
Objects? No, they're not. Objects don't move. Objects don't breathe. Objects don't live. They don't do what we do. But
Yeah.
animals do.
They
what
don't
we do.
experience life.
Yeah,
right?
no.
Yeah.
But like animals cry, animals laugh, animals do everything. So.
Yeah, I agree with you. So I'm going to draw this hypothetical scenario out there. And bear with me. It may sound weird.
Okay.
It's a hypothetical scenario, okay?
Okay.
Some people get upset for this hypothetical scenario, but just
Let's. Okay.
so let's imagine that I have a dog, right?
Okay.
And I grow them for this specific purpose. I bring them into existence. I give them an excellent life. Belly rubs, back scratches, the best food that you can buy, toys and everything. And at the age of 2, I take them in the back of the house. I shoot them in the back of the head. They die instantly. They don't feel any pain, and they never see it coming. And afterwards, I use their body as a punching bag. Would it be wrong what I'm doing?
Like explicitly, yes. Like objectively, yes.
According to your values, right?
Yeah.
It would be wrong.
Yeah.
But why would that be wrong since I need to exercise?
You can exercise in other ways.
Okay, I like that. Is it safe to assume that if we have another way of doing something, we shouldn't harm an animal?
I never saw it like that, but like now that you use the punching bag, maybe.
You see which direction I'm
Yes,
going through, right?
I
Because
know,
that's the
yes.
next thing, right?
Yeah.
Because in animal agriculture, we use animals for a
Exactly,
trivial
yeah.
product because we don't need that product.
Yeah.
Do you think it's fair that we do this to them?
No.
No, it's
No.
not. No.
No.
What do you think a solution could be for this?
I mean, there's no way to inform them. So.
But even if they were, they can't run
I
away,
mean,
can they?
yeah. And if they were informed, it's not like we would like do a treaty and then hand it, like shake it off and then not do it. We would keep doing it unless we stop doing it. But then that kind of like everyone would have to change how they do things.
Yeah.
So that would be like that would
So that no animals are going through that.
exactly.
But do you think there are specific animals? Because I'm assuming you consume animal products,
I
right?
do, I do.
Do you think that there's specific animals out there that go into slaughterhouses that are killed specifically for you?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
And do you think that in regards to them,
Yeah.
is there something you can do about it?
I could not do it.
Exactly.
Sometimes I tell myself that because I eat halal, I harm them a little less, but I'm still like harming them, killing them,
Yeah.
like slaughtering them for my purposes, for my needs,
Yeah.
because I was brought up to like see myself as top of the food chain. So
I mean, you couldn't argue we are that, right? We can say we have definitely power over all these animals. I think with power we also have responsibility, not just
Yeah.
abuse, right?
exactly.
Because
but,
in
yeah.
the past you could argue that there was a situation where there was a necessity for it,
Yeah.
but nowadays we have so many alternatives. How can we ever justify it? Like, how can we say it's needed when we just have
It's
alternatives?
not needed. It's
Yeah.
not needed. Yeah.
It's hard to say, huh? But
It's
do you
hard-
understand the comparison between the being
I know
with a dog?
exactly what you mean. And I think about this sometimes. I thought about this especially because on the way to like Amsterdam, there's so many cows.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
in the bus, like by the highway, there's so many cows, and I see them, and I'm like, oh, they can just be laying here, enjoying their like they look like they're having a picnic.
Mostly dairy cows.
Yeah.
Do you know about dairy cows? What they go through?
No.
I'm just gonna tell you this, and it's something that you will learn today.
Oh.
I didn't know about it. Why do you think cows produce milk?
Why do I think what?
Why do they produce milk? Like, what's the biological reason why they produce milk?
For their kids.
Exactly. You're smarter than I was. I thought they just eat grass and produce milk, right? Because that's the kind of ads that you are fed on TV, that they eat grass and then they produce milk.
I mean,
they never
we
s-
also produce milk, but that
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. So, in order for them to have milk, they have to be pregnant to have a baby. They think they get pregnant when they want, or they think farmers impregnate.
Oh, yeah, they're breeded. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, nobody wants that to happen
No,
to
I
them.
don't think so.
And they do it so repeatedly that so they repeatedly impregnate them.
Yeah.
That the moment when they can no longer impregnate them, they call them spent, like an object essentially, and afterwards they kill them. And that happens at like a quarter of their natural lifespan, because they can live 24 years and they kill them around the age of 6.
Because they
Continuously impregnate them, and
Yeah.
obviously it's detriment. Like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
how pregnancy is for women,
yeah,
right?
it-
Like, it's very
if a
hard.
woman gets pregnant every year, by her 30s, it's gonna be over. yeah.
Exactly. It's going to be hard. But it's different when you do it for yourself, and it's even worse when somebody forces you.
Yeah.
But afterwards, when the babies are born, they take the babies away from their mothers. Do you know why they do that?
So they can do the same thing they did to the mother to them.
To the women, yes, but they do that. They take away the babies because they want to take the milk. Because if the baby stays with the mother,
Oh,
they
the
drink
baby needs to have the milk,
Yeah, yeah.
but they take the milk for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the baby is born male, they don't produce milk. So what do you think happens to them?
Do they have to go through like getting breeded? So they
Just get killed.
they kill
The males.
re-
Yeah, because they don't really need them. They either grow them up to a year or two, and then they kill them, or they kill them directly, because they only need one male to get sperm from, and then they impregnate all the females. So
But they still kill the like 1-year-old male baby cows for their meat.
yeah, that's where veal comes from. If you go for veal.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's male for
Yeah.
yeah.
So when you see also when you see that you go to, as you said, you saw the cows.
Yeah.
You know, there's only female cows.
Yeah.
So maybe 1 or 2 male cows a lot of times. And how does that work? How is it that there's 6 females and 2 males? How is it that there's? It's because they kill the
they
rest.
don't need the rest of the males.
It's also why you don't see old cows, because
They also kill them.
they also kill them. They never reach
Oh
oldhood.
my
Yeah. Yeah. So do you think this is fair for cheese, for milk?
No,
No,
Like,
exactly.
I wouldn't die without cheese
Yeah.
that they're dying for.
It's insane, huh?
Yeah.
And this
I
is-
mean, I sound like a hypocrite because I had cheese for breakfast, but I didn't think of this when I was.
Well, you
having-
didn't know, right?
Yeah.
But now that you know, you have a bit more responsibility, because the question is, what do you want to do going forward with this information?
think I can be more conscious. I don't think it's that hard to eat something else. Especially like maybe 40 years ago, there wasn't that many alternatives. But now you have like so many types of like non-dairy products. Just look at like dairy-free people. To
Yeah.
eat what they eat. They're living healthy lives.
Yeah.
Or like vegetarian people or like vegan people. Like just they're living healthy lives.
Do you live here in the Netherlands?
I live in Canada.
You live in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, you have options in Canada. also,
Exactly,
but
yeah.
Where in Canada, by the way?
In Toronto.
Toronto. Oh my God, I love Toronto. I've only been to Toronto,
Have
and
you
I
been
thought it
there?
was
Oh,
amazing.
wonderful. I'm so
yeah,
happy to
I thought it
hear.
was an amazing city,
Yeah.
Toronto. Really good city.
Aw.
There's also a lot of vegan places in Toronto.
So many.
So
Like
many,
it's just
yeah.
all over Canada, and I'm like, and the food is good.
It is,
It's like
yeah.
I can't complain. I have the opportunity. I'm just lazy.
But do you understand like why it's important? Why most people? Because I'm vegan for this reason, and I'm
Yeah.
setting people on the street asking them to be vegan also
Yeah.
for this reason, right?
Yeah.
Because being vegan is not about ourselves; it's about the animals. It's like being a feminist is not about me; it's about the women.
Yeah.
Being vegan is not about me; it's about the animals, right?
Yeah.
It's just about respecting their
It's
rights.
like being a human rights activist when I'm in a country like this.
Exactly.
I don't need it, but I still, yeah.
Exactly, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to force you in any situation, but I'm going to ask you one hard question and then I'll let you
Sure.
go because you have to make your choice in this
Yeah.
regard, right? But if you could wish for it, how many more animals should be exploited to death for you going forward?
If I could change everything,
No,
like,
specifically for you.
for me, I was like zero.
Yeah.
The good answer is zero. The answer from my heart is zero.
Yeah.
But now, can I do that in a month, in a year, maybe in a few years? I'm sure there is a way to make it zero.
You can do it today.
I could.
And
do
that's the
it
thing
today,
about it, right?
yeah.
Like you can obviously do it later on.
Yeah.
It's just that in the process of later on, there will be individuals who go into a slaughterhouse for you, who will
Yeah.
be exploited for you.
Yeah.
And just imagine that you're in that position where somebody says, well, nobody's going to get killed anymore. You're to be the last one. Like imagine how unfair that feels to you, right? Like not only that you're still going to get
You're
killed,
still yeah.
but you're the last one somehow. Like why don't they stop before you or something, right? Because that's why I said it this way.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
are some animals
exactly.
out there that have your name on them, and you can say no to all of it by simply choosing the plant-based products. But how about we do this? I'll give you a card. There's a documentary there, or maybe I think you would like a speech there. There's a speech here called "The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear." I really think you'll enjoy that.
Is this you? The
Yeah, this is.
chipper?
It's not my speech. No, I wish
Oh,
no.
okay,
No, it's just another activist
see.
who's based in U.S.
I see.
He's really good at,
That's very interesting.
and it kind of talks about honey, about eggs
Oh,
also.
the conversation. I hate honey. I hate honey.
This kind of-
Yeah.
yeah, it kind of talks about honey and eggs and all that.
Yeah.
But I think like it's important to watch it and learn what you need to learn. And if you need some help, Challenge 22, they hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan for free. So any situation you have, they can help you out with
Thank
that.
you. That's super interesting.
How long are you in Amsterdam for?
I'm leaving today.
You're leaving today?
Yeah.
I wish I forgot to take the maps with me. I usually have some Amsterdam maps.
Oh, that's okay. I will find maps. I'm a huge nerd.
So
I
if
have
you
maps. But at the
have
subway.
you eaten for lunch?
No.
There is, I'm not sure if it's open or closed because sometimes they close maybe at like 3 p.m. There's a Surinamese vegan restaurant over here. It's owned by a family-owned restaurant. It's a family-owned, completely vegan and delicious food. Yeah. Or there's a vegan sushi bar, but that's not here. It's like you kind of have to walk a little bit.
Yeah.
That I recommend to people. And otherwise, like I think you can just write.
I can
vegan
just Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and find
I
some
usually
things.
don't eat lunch early. I eat like later, so it's dinner. But thank you.
Can you just do this for not for me, not for you, but for the animals? Until you watch that video, until you learn what it is you need to learn, and to just not consume any animal products, and then you make your decision for
I
yourself.
think I can do that.
You can do that.
I think so. It's just like there's so it's like when I think about it, it's so easy to just stop right now.
Yeah.
But then, what about tomorrow and what about every other?
My advice is don't look at it as what about tomorrow, but just take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
Do it one day at a time, and you see at some point you no longer crave it because right now I'm like
Yes.
that's the whole thing. It's change can feel like oh no I'm never
It's
gonna
like
have
alcohol.
that. Yeah, it's a little bit like that, and like if you take it one day at a time, at some point it's like okay, well it's perfect. But it's like alcohol, but it's like giving alcohol to your babies or something, right? Because
Yeah.
you're not the victim, but somebody else is.
It's everyone else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you
so
for
much.
stopping. I
Thank
wish
you
I
for the
wish you were on camera because
conversations.
you're super open-minded
Thank
and
you.
everything.
Thank you
But
so much. I
yeah,
appreciate it. And thank you for what you do.
yeah.
Have a
Have a
good
good
day.
one. Cheers. Wow, what a lovely person. What a lovely conversation, everyone. When they say thank you at the end, that's when you know. That's when you know they're amazing people. Yeah, Tina, vegan Tina. She had the right answer to everything. No cognitive dissonance at all. I think she'll be vegan. I see it. I think I keep saying every time I meet somebody like her, I keep saying it. We need more activists on the street. We need more people speaking to people. Because if she goes to Canada and she meets another activist there, 100% she'll be vegan. 100%. 100%, okay? Rory, I'm gonna time you out because I already explained to you, and I just don't want stuff like that. Okay? So I already explained it to you, Rory. Thank you for being here, and you already know what you gotta do. Okay? Hey, Jake. Thank you. Great conversation, Jake. I'll go on Discord. I know you sent me the link. I'll go on Discord later today. I've been helping my parents move all day long. Wasn't I didn't really have the time to do anything, but I only had the videos that I publish these days. And by the way, on my way to here and back, I made so many shorts. So probably gonna have shorts for a while. Great positive conversation. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed it, right? You know, part of the reason why I come on the street is also for the community and for you and for these amazing conversations. Like imagine just the fact alone that I came and I spoke to this person, maybe something changed in her, that makes a difference. And this is the power of just doing even a little bit. It's powerful. It's powerful. What's the topic? I'm speaking about animal rights. Can I ask you something? It says on my sign, I'm in front of Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, and I'm asking people about animal rights. I thought it was to make good shorts. You think the reason why I come on the street, I make these streams is to make good shorts? Nah, bro. I can make shorts by sitting at home. I don't need to come on the street to make shorts. I still don't know who Sean Redfield is. Did you hear the good news about Rigland Farms dog testing center in America shutting down? Hell yeah, I did not know that. Thanks to vegan activists going in and doing open rescue and making international news. Oh, that's amazing, vegan Tina. But also not surprising, isn't it? Like, it's amazing news. But also not surprising when it comes to dogs, isn't it? Like, people love dogs. Like, if it reaches international news and they point a finger at US, and especially US people, they're like freaking enamored with dogs and stuff like that, so. I'm a meat eater, but if you wanted me to justify that, it would probably vote down to arbitrary species preference. Yeah, well, at least you crack trick, at least you acknowledge that it's arbitrary. But you know, that's not enough for them, right? Because if I arbitrarily chose a trait that or a group that you belong to, and I say, well, I will kill you because you belong to that group, and I had the power over you to do so, and I would benefit from it, it wouldn't really be fair towards you, would it? That's the whole point that I'm making. Just because we have power over them, and just because they belong to a different group, we can't, as you so well put it, arbitrarily choose to kill them because they belong to that group. And when I say group, I mean species. I gotta go too. I'm gonna plant some pumpkin and courgette plants. Lovely to see you here, Wes. Lovely to see you here. You wanna have a conversation? Pumpkins! Oh, one more good news. Hanos, the distributor who imports foie gras and sells restaurants and hotels, is going to talk with AFJ. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Anik. I saw the news in the on WhatsApp that they're sitting down to have a conversation. So maybe we'll finally ditch foie gras. Jesus Christ, I can't believe that we've been fighting so many years just to ditch the most cruel, inhumane thing ever that even most people don't agree with. Like I'm at this point starting to like sometimes, well, not I'm at this point. Sometimes I wonder if like, is this how it is going to be also for animal rights? Is it just people going to continuously defend this nonsense and we're going to have to fight it? Because I do think at some point we will have to fight the industry more than the consumers. In fact, I'm of the belief system that in certain countries, including Netherlands, especially Germany, we need to fight the industries a lot. Like we need like I think consumers, a lot of people essentially just go by what they know, you know, just go by what's in front of them. Like you can tell that by the milk versus oat milk thing, isn't it? Because most people don't really drink milk on this planet, if you think about it. And that's because, I don't know, there was a campaign or something, and now people just drink oat milk, soy milk, all kind of plant milk, but most people don't really drink cow's milk. So I do think we need to fight also the big ass corporations who are destroying, who are exploiting innocent animals to death, who are lying to their consumers. You guys want to have a conversation?
No, thanks. Not time.
Have a good one. Bro, I drink milk, you lie to me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a lot of people who don't have this capability of understanding different perspectives. You want to have a conversation?
No, thanks.
Have a good one. Just because you drink milk, you can acknowledge that most people don't, right? Anyway, now I'm going for real. Are you vegan? Stay fab and chip. Thank you. Thank you, Annick. Thank you for being here. No. I think it's ingrained in us to want meat. The only reasonable alternative is lab-grown meat, but you really don't see that happening as long as the people demand in the corporations and industry lives. Well, the reason why it's not happening is because the corporations are so stuck in their own ways, isn't it? It's because they can still make a profit out of this. And the reason why they make a profit is because they get subsidies for it. So it's a whole system, right? You get higher taxes because corporations really wanna get your taxes so that they can produce the same food, but in a much worse way. Much worse way. Sorry everyone, I had to put my phone to do not disturb. It's Pride Month all month. Hell yeah, vegan Kaz. I think Pride Month is next week. It's next. Is it June here? Is it June in US Pride Month? Because I think in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, it's August, but I'm not I don't know for sure. I know that that's when the parade is, the Pride Parade. So I'm expecting that that's also when the month is. Somebody said fuck Pride Month. Straight and proud. That's perfectly fine. You can be straight and proud. That's fine. Pride Month, Pride Parade. All of these are just to raise awareness of the injustice that people in the LGBTQ community are going through, strictly for being different. Yeah. It's kind of insane that we as individuals claim so much intellectual superiority and we're not like animals, we behave differently, we can use our better judgment, we have a brain, we can think. Well, it doesn't seem like you can think, because a lot of the arguments brought on against the LGBTQ people, a lot of the arguments brought up against the animals that we exploit to death, are all arguments that are based on the same thing, an appeal to popularity. Everyone around me does it, therefore it's okay for me to do it. Like, that's just, even if that's not really the mentality, or that's not really the argument you bring, because you maybe use some form of motivated reasoning to come up to different arguments because you just refuse to believe that you're just simply a follower of what everyone else does, you know that deep down, you're just a follower of what everyone else does. Because we all are a little bit, aren't we? It's impossible to constantly think of every single choice you're making, right? Like using that part of our, like, what is it, slow thinking? Using slow thinking just isn't feasible. It just gets you too tired, too much. So you use a little bit of slow thinking, a little bit of fast thinking, which is, by the way, also what animals do. But when it comes to these decisions, because ego goes in the way, your slow thinking no longer gets there, does it? So when I'm trying to explain to you that what you're doing is unfair towards these animals, and that these animals deserve to live just as much as you do because they didn't choose to be born in that body, in that species, you might feel a little bit attacked because you might realize that that could be true, that it's wrong, and your ego goes in the way. So, and then all the slow thinking, all this idea of it might actually doing something wrong cannot possibly, this thinking, this train of thought cannot go on because you constantly have this motivated reasoning in your brain. You constantly have this idea that, well, I want to continue doing it. Well, I like doing it. Well, for whatever reason. You want to have a conversation? I'm not a monster. Animals told me they're sacrificing themselves for me. Yeah, I highly doubt that. But you see, this is exactly what I was thinking, Rudra. This is exactly what I was thinking. Motivated reasoning, right? You choose to believe some form of nonsense because it helps you feel better about your choice, about yourself. But in reality, you know for a fact that you're committing unthinkable violence towards an innocent animal, all for a trivial product. Big up for all the rats that died for us to make medicine. Well, they didn't die for us. They were exploited to death for us. And big up for them. I don't know what to tell you. I wish we didn't do that. Exploitation is wrong in all regards. I wish we just did what we should do. You want to have a conversation? Which is pay people and with consent do it on people. And by the way, everyone, from now on, I'm gonna try to ignore all the comments that are addressed at me and at like my personality specifically, just because I'm trying to stay away from all the toxicity. So if you guys want to address the specific argument about needless animal exploitation, we can discuss that. But if you guys just want to dogpile on me on how I look like or whatever, I'm not interested anymore. So I'm gonna skip those comments from now on, okay? And in fact, if you repeat it, you'll probably be timed out. Because the rules are pretty clear. You shouldn't, this isn't about ad hominems. This is about respecting the rights of others. Another fellow Romanian here who's gathering bottles to sell them and get some money. I'll time them out. Thank you, Martin. Well, Martin, just if they do it more than 3 times, let's just put it that way. Okay, Martin?
Hi, I came to talk to you.
Oh, that's nice. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sure, that's
How old are you?
How old am I? 34?
Okay, you look young, that's why. Like, I need to be sure that you're over 18. You want to come here, that you're
sure.
Nice. What's your name?
Kelly,
Kelly, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Where are you from, Kelly?
U.S.
US? Where in the US?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Okay. I'd love to know where that. I'd love to say I know where that is, but I don't. My sister lives in North Carolina, so I always ask just in
Okay,
case.
so Virginia is right above North Carolina, and West Virginia is to the west of that.
Oh, okay. So my sister lives in Charlotte, so I guess you could drive to quickly.
Yeah,
to
Charlotte is like 3 hours from where I live.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a lot to me, but I get it. In the US, that's very little.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm an animal rights activist.
Okay.
I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love them.
You love them?
I love them, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you think we should treat animals like objects or should we treat them like individuals?
Individuals.
I agree with you. And I want to put this hypothetical scenario out there. And it's hypothetical, so don't get upset over it because some people get upset over it. Let's say I take a dog, I bring them into existence, I give them the best life, right? Belly rubs, the best food, the whole shebang. And when they reach the age of 1 or 2, I take them in the back of the house and I shoot them in the back of the head. They die instantly, they never see it coming, and they don't feel any pain. And I do all this to use their bodies as a punching bag. Is this wrong what I'm doing?
Yes.
Yes. But why is that wrong? Because I do need to exercise and they make a good punching bag.
Well, that's for you. It's not for them.
What do you mean?
Well, you're using it for your own purpose.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Is that wrong?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. But why is that wrong though? Because again, I need to exercise, so.
You can exercise in other ways, not at the expense of someone else.
Okay. So is it safe to say that if I have an alternative, it's wrong to harm an animal?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that applies in all situations? Like for example, for clothing, for food, for entertainment?
Generally, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think that then animal agriculture is then, since we don't actually need it, since we can thrive without animal agriculture, without any of the products that they produce, do you think that then anything that animal agriculture does is inherently unfair to animals?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you give them money to do this to animals?
So I'm not vegan, for example, but I
Yes.
do tend to choose a lot of vegan options. Yeah.
But why aren't you vegan though? Because it seems like your values are there. So what's wrong? What's
Definitely.
happening there?
Honestly, I don't know. I would say I'm like 80% vegan,
Yeah.
to be honest. So my values are definitely there. I just
What if I told you I'm 80% feminist? Would that work? My
it's-
values
it's
are
better-
there,
it's
but
better-
20% of the time I put some
It's
rape
better.
pills
It's better
in
than
there.
50%.
It's better than 50%, sure.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
That's good. It's better than
Yeah.
I never thought about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My opinion is like reduce. I don't know. So I have a lot of training in reducitarianism,
Yeah.
basically. So like reduction of animal products, reduction of in all ways, because that's just for most people more feasible.
But let's speak about
but-
your situation, right?
yeah.
Because you are responsible for your choices, and everyone's responsible for their own choices.
Yeah.
And the way I see it is there's a couple of animals out there, like you're not responsible for the whole system, but there's a couple of animals out there that specifically have your name on them. And they're exploited to death because you make those choices, right? So whether you make that choice once a month, once a year, one, more, two, I don't know, depends. There's a calculation that somewhere around 100, in US I think it's 170 animals per year are exploited to death per person. So even if it's 2 or 3 animals per year for you because you reduced it to that, is it fair towards them?
No, it's definitely not.
No.
Yeah.
Can you choose something else?
I usually do.
You usually
Yeah,
do. Yeah.
I usually do.
But in which situations don't you then?
Just occasional, I don't know, just
And-
occasional meals and things like that.
And do you
but
think in those situations it's justified?
Probably not for
Probably
the same
not.
reasons, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. And what do you think you can do about it?
I mean, I keep doing less, but yeah,
Do you think you can stop?
probably not.
Probably not.
No.
You can't stop consuming animal products?
Realistically. I mean, probably not.
Can I ask why not?
My husband would never.
But
That's
you
one
don't have to
thing.
do what he does, right?
No, I don't. Yeah, but I do the grocery shopping, so.
So he can, like if he complains, he can do it himself then, right?
That's a good point. Yeah. that's
Right,
a
like
good
you
point.
don't. Why is it that like, especially if you do the grocery shopping, you have seems like you have the power to decide for yourself,
That
and
is
maybe also
true.
him if he.
Yep.
I'm not asking you to decide for him. I'm asking you to decide for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in this, because I'm like, imagine if it were you in the other position, would you find any comfort knowing that this person only kills one person per year, and then you're
Yeah.
that one chosen one?
No.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you
It's
make
the
very
same.
good points.
It's the same injustice
Yeah.
towards you, even if it's done once a year, right?
Yeah.
Because your life matters to you,
Yep.
and their life matters to them.
Yep.
So, do you think you should be vegan?
I think more people definitely should. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think also you?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, this whole thing, like, and by the way, I'm explaining all this because I've done this a lot
Yeah.
with a lot of people. It's when I do all this and I keep pointing at you, is because I want you to acknowledge the responsibility you have, because it's much easier to change when you acknowledge your responsibility in the matter and when you acknowledge the role you play in this.
Yeah.
But our mind does this thing that it evades responsibility. Well, most people. Well, this.
No,
You
you're
s-
definitely right.
you
I
see what
understand.
mean?
I understand.
And
yeah.
I- and
a lot of things for me too is balancing. So the responsibility towards animals and also the environment. So for example, I don't drink milk. I got my matcha with almond milk this
Yeah.
morning.
But if you eat
But almond milk uses more water than animal processing.
Not at
So
all.
like that's
No, it doesn't. It uses half as water as milk, dairy cow.
Oh, maybe
dairy
it's
milk.
like the most out of all the nut
It's
milks
most
or
out of all the
something.
nut
That
milk,
makes
but
sense,
still.
yeah.
So any animal product. So if you actually care so much about the environment, you're also set by the best choice an individual can do for the environment is be plant-based.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that.
Because it's like
Yeah.
like AI, fuck that. Use AI all day long, but just
Well.
just be like
Yeah,
vegan.
yeah.
Like the amount of destruction you do for animal products is like it's up to 4 times more land, 3 times more food. Sorry, more water, and the eutrophication is double. The biodiversity loss is double. So. It's way worse
Yeah.
because we just have to grow a lot of food to feed to the animals and
Oh,
then
yeah.
to kill them. That's
Yep.
why, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm here for the rights of them, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like even if it weren't that way, we should still respect their rights. Because,
Yeah.
for example, if it were that, like, would you kill humans because they're bad for the environment?
No. No.
Because they deserve
Right.
their rights respected,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Well, you've given me some things to think about.
Let me give you a
We're
card,
gonna
okay?
go- Sure.
Sure. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
There's a documentary here. There's actually a video here called "The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear." Can you watch that?
Sure. Yeah.
Until you watch it, can you choose to not consume any animal products? Not for me, for the animals.
Yes.
Okay, thank you
Yep.
so much. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Cheers. Bye. I don't know about her. To all the people saying fuck vegans, go for it. Compassion is hot. I love it. Can we get some devils in the chat for Dandelion Gum? I love it, Dandelion Gum. To all the people saying fuck vegans, go for it. Compassion is hot. You know what, Dandelion Gum? It's often the loudest people in the room are the ones who are the most insecure, the ones who know that they're wrong, right? That's why they become loud, because there's this thing that people do that when they realize that they're wrong, is if they yell it louder, if they say it more repeatedly, if they attack the person, somehow it makes their arguments a little bit better, right? It doesn't. It's just something that your brain does because you think that being louder somehow makes you more dominant or something. It's something. It's an instinctual part of your brain. Every time I'm insecure, I get loud, says Sky Jack Morgan. Sky, I love it that you're here. Appreciate you, man. I was thinking about you, Sky. They try to reaffirm their actions, yeah. Sky, every time you're insecure, you get loud. I get it. I think a lot of us do that way, right? I think it's instinctual, and I think we gotta just recognize it and then do, CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. Recognize it, and then repeatedly try to change it. Like people who record themselves in public harassing strangers, yeah, sure, like that. But if you're referring that that's what I'm doing, I'm merely holding a sign. People are coming to me. I ask for consent. I explain to them that I am live on YouTube. I consensually ask for their consent. I ask for their age so that I'm sure that I get consent from somebody who knows what they're getting themselves into. And then I speak to them about their responsibility in a matter. If you think that's harassment, then I'm sorry for you. But you might also be the type of person who thinks that catcalling is not harassment, while it is. You might also be the type of person who thinks that women have more rights than men. Why? Because they give more, it's easier to be a woman. No, it's not. You can walk on the street without the fear of being attacked. You wanna have a conversation? So, no, if you can walk on the streets without the fear of being attacked, then you have already more rights than a woman does. There you go. Easy. I don't know how I got into that. I get into things. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Chip is asking for more consent to have a conversation than meat eaters ask to eat rotting flesh. Exactly. But so many people have problem with this, right? Like, no, don't speak about the unspeakable. We all know deep down it's a little bit wrong, but don't speak about it. Because then we will have to change. Let's not speak about the unthinkable. If we speak about the unthinkable, we will have to change. And we don't want to change. Because if we speak about... I was doing a hunchback type of situation. I don't know if that's inappropriate. Is that inappropriate? I guess ignore it. I don't know. This dude fucking sucks and doesn't understand the real world. Well, you're shorty. Again, arguments. You see, when you do this kind of stuff, when you attack me, as I've explained it before, maybe you don't know, but you have. I hope you read the rules that you agreed to. This isn't a place where you attack me. This is a place where we discuss topics, and you can attack the topic if you want. But when you attack me, you just get a strike, and at 3 strikes, it's all cucumber ass. Hey, slightly boss. I'll let you go with that one because I like you. I've heard that was a cute one. It's a cucumber ass. If you're vegan curious, check out Animal Justice 21. Yes, do check that out. I love meat. That's perfectly fine. Eat your own. If you love it so much, cut your own leg, cut your own flesh and eat it. I have no problem with that. You can eat as much of your own flesh as you want. I have absolutely no problem with that. My only problem is when you choose to kill another sentient being and eat their flesh, especially when there's no consent behind it. Beautiful background. Thank you, Vigilant19. This is Rijksmuseum. It's quite nice, isn't it? Look at this. Wait. And the bikes go inside here. I've shown it before. It's a very nice museum. Vegan farming kills more creatures than the beef industry. Where's the evidence for that, Matthew? If you provide evidence for that, we can discuss it. But if you don't have evidence for that, then unfortunately, then you're making a statement as a... How old are you?
50.
Yeah, you can't be on camera now, sorry.
It's only for 80 no.
Yeah. Have a good one. And you see, I don't have conversations with kids unless somebody can consent for them. So, I don't know what to tell you. So, Joe, you got 2 strikes just now. I would say attack the argument. There's no point in you attacking me. You're not going to get anything out of it. There's just no point. You're just going to get timed out. Really is no point. Like, literally. Coming into a stream and trying, like, you're wasting your time. No, I'll just let you because you're making some chat. Thank you for. I imagine thinking in 2026 that dork is an insult. That's kind of funny. Nerd. It's actually, if I think about it, I kind of am a dork because I was reading a really interesting book about evolution. Very, very cool. And yeah, it's kind of funny because it essentially takes all the arguments that people put up against evolution, and it's so funny because once you slice them open, you realize just how stupid these arguments are. Are you an atheist? I'm an anti-theist, not just an atheist. I think religion is detrimental, and I think you are free to choose it. You guys want to have a conversation? You are free to choose it when you're a grown-up adult. If you're a child, you should not be taught about religion in any other way other than fiction, than how you're taught about fiction. But that's it, because I'm here to speak up for animals, okay? We can have a religious talk later. But yes, religion should not be taught in school as anything else other than fiction, you know? Oh my God, Renee, Jesus Christ. Can we get some big ass W's in the chat for Renee? Vegan feels second nature now. Yeah, it is. It's easy, isn't it? I don't think about it, even when shopping. I agree with you, Renee. It's easy, isn't it? I just know what fits. It's like using color invert. Same image, just different version. Right? And it's exactly it. Even when I went to Romania and there were a lot of non-vegan options. I went to a supermarket. First of all, there was some expensive tofu. I found cheap tofu. There was expensive yogurt. I found cheap. Well, by the way, the expensive yogurt is cheaper than the yogurt in Amsterdam. Get this. The expensive yogurt, the same yogurt is cheaper in Romania, the plant-based one, than it is in Amsterdam. The same yogurt is cheaper in Romania than it is in Amsterdam. But all the other products, the animal-based products, are kind of the same price. So what does this tell you? That actually it still is a little bit cheaper. It's just availability that's a little bit more difficult. I'll give you that. It's in certain areas it is a little bit more difficult. And I was also extremely surprised by how nothing Belgium airport has, but then airports almost never have anything. So I can understand why those situations could be hard, but for me, I always find those situations hard, right? Like if I'm traveling, I always find that situation hard. I always bring something with me. I've always did. It doesn't feel like much more different to me. Here we go. We're getting someone. Ed van der Elks. Hi. Do you wanna have a conversation?
Yeah, what is it about?
Animals.
Oh,
But I am live on YouTube. Are you okay being live? How old are you?
29.
29? Okay, you look young. That's fine. You wanna come here? So that's your view.
Hello.
What's your name?
Reem. Reem.
Reem. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Can you, oh, yeah. Just a little bit closer that you. I'll go like this. Okay, nice. Reem. So you said where are you from? Sorry.
Saudi.
Saudi.
Yeah.
Nice. I haven't been there, but it's on my go-to list.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Do you live here in Amsterdam or do you like?
No, I'm just visiting for a week.
Nice. Rim, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
Um, I have 2 cats, and
How do you see them? Do you see them as objects around the house?
no,
Or do you see them like as individuals?
I see them as my babies.
As your babies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Do you think we should treat animals like objects or like your babies, like individuals?
No, actually, I feel like they are like part of my family.
They're part of your
No,
family.
yeah.
What's their names?
Marsh and Mellow.
Marsha and Melo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
marshmallow.
Marshmallow. Oh, Marsh and Melo. Oh, I like that. That's a clever way.
Yeah.
So, imagine if it were a parallel universe where Marsh and Mellow weren't part of your family. They were just, let's say, stray cats, like somewhere on the street. And somebody chose to take them and then kill them.
Oh,
Would that be fair towards them?
no, of course not.
What if they did it in such a way that they never felt pain? So when they killed them, they didn't feel any
Ah.
pain. Would it be okay?
I'm not sure because in sometimes in my country they find them annoying and they just disappear the stray cats because they
They euthanize them, right?
no no you mean like what they call it, the surgery, or like they
No, like let's just say they shoot them in the head.
ah
So if they shoot
yeah,
them in the head,
they do sometimes.
do you think that's fair towards them?
No, of course not. But they're just, I don't know, no one is taking care of them.
What if they told you that, well, it's okay because we do it to use their bodies as punching bags? Is that okay? It's like just shooting them, killing them
Because they are like sick.
no, they're not sick. They're healthy,
Oh no.
but they kill them because they can use their body.
It will affect the environment. I feel like you said, if we have no stray cats, see, there's something will show up later, maybe like more rats and like I don't know. It's
Well, let me explain it this way then. Let's say these cats have a child, right? And there's no such cat on this planet, right? It doesn't really affect the environment. But what these people do, they take the cat, they grow them up until they become as big as they are, as big as they get, and then they kill them and then use them as a punching bag, like just for exercise. They punch them as exercise. But after they kill them, so they don't feel any pain. Is that wrong?
Why?
Because they want to exercise and it's
Do you mean like something like bugs and stuff?
Yeah,
Ah, yeah.
sure. Let's say that.
Yeah, I don't like natural leather because it's like I don't know if they kill them or like they're just dead. So why they're doing that?
No, nobody's doing that. It's just hypothetical, right?
Ah.
Like if somebody chose to do that to a cat, to kill them, to use their skin for making a purse, would you think that's okay?
No,
No.
no. I feel like it's I don't know, luxury.
But if this person really needs a purse, would that make it okay?
If they're like already dead, I think it's okay.
No, but killing them would it?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
So, do you think in a situation when there's no necessity, is it fair to kill an animal?
No, of course not. I feel like they have the rights on this planet more than we do.
I love it. And keep that in mind because I'll ask you this question and it will switch around.
I want to ask you a question. Why there is no stray cats here?
Why are there no stray cats here? There are some feral cats, but like people who let their cats go out and they come back to
Yeah,
their
I
house.
saw one with the AirTag.
Yeah, but why are there no? I don't think that there's a stray cat issue because I don't think that like I come from Romania and I've seen the issue in Romania, but I haven't
What is the issue?
the stray cat issue. Like people just get cats and then they throw them out on the street.
Ah.
That's why we have stray cats.
No, in my country we have stray cats like on the street. No
Probably
one.
for the same reason because people get cats, they buy them,
Ah, no.
and then they throw them away.
Do you think so?
Yeah, yeah, because cats are man-made. Cats are not wild animals; they're domestic animals. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So some people buy them, for example, for Christmas for their children.
Yeah.
Then they
even
can't take care of them,
COVID.
or for COVID, and then they throw them out on the street. But I want to ask you because what about the other animals like cows, chickens, pigs? Do you think it's fair that we kill them even though we don't need them?
I feel like they use a lot of. I don't know. We started to consume more meat and chicken in not a natural way, so I feel like
Do you think we need to consume animal products?
as food. I was a vegan, but I feel like I don't know. It, like it's the planet is already fucked up, so I was like.
What's already fucked up?
Like the whole like I don't know, people are getting killed and like there's a lot of things happening. So I was like, what do I do that for?
Might as well kill some animals.
Huh?
Might as well kill some animals
Ah, you mean like as a food? Oh,
for whatever reason, right? Like
yeah.
you said, the
But
wo-
in my country, we kill them in the most peaceful way, like
halal way?
Islamic. Yeah.
it's not
So
peaceful.
they,
But even if it were, it still would kill.
but because I have seen like um, different ways of killing, like the electric, and it's very like I don't know. Very
There's obviously a lot of
annoying.
ways to do the wrong thing, and you can do it in a really bad way or just in a bad way. But it's still a bad thing, right? Like, would it be okay to kill your cats the halal way?
No, we don't eat cats.
But would it be okay if somebody chose to?
My cats?
Some cats.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you think a cat chose to be born a cat?
No.
Did
No.
I-
Even me, I didn't choose to be a human.
Exactly. So why is it fair then to say you're a human, you deserve rights? They're a cat, they deserve some rights, and a cow doesn't deserve any rights. We should just cut their throat. And just because they are born that way, how is that fair?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going vegan.
Do you understand the idea that I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
So you're a vegan activist?
Yeah, I mean, the goal is to get people to go vegan. I don't care if you call yourself vegan or not, right? Like, I don't care if people are vegan per se. I just don't want animals to be put in this position because that's why I'm here for the animals. You understand what I mean?
I get that.
Let me give you a card, okay? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. You seem like a nice person. Maybe watch the most important speech you'll ever hear. That will, it shows what animals go through. And Challenge 22, they hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day, and they help you go vegan for free.
Oh, thank you.
So if you need help, you have it there, okay? How many more animals should be exploited for you going forward?
Sorry?
How many more animals should be exploited for you going forward?
What does that mean?
Exploited means treated as an object,
Ah,
as a resource.
I mean, if I go vegan, how
It's zero.
Ah,
If you vegan is zero, but if you continue, it will be more than zero, right? So what do you think you want to do about that?
Huh?
What do you want to do about the animals, right? Like it's another way of asking you, what do you want to do in regards to animals?
Yeah, sometimes I go with my own ways and like going out in the streets and feeding the cats and like trying to.
So you're a compassionate person.
Yeah.
It seems like it, right? Just watch that video and see what I mean, okay? And until you watch it, don't consume any animal products. Can you do that? For the animals, not for me, not for you, but for them, okay? Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye. You also have my YouTube channel there if you want to watch that video. Have a good one. You want to have a conversation? Sure. How old are you?
20.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sure.
You want to come here? What's your name?
I'm Ben.
Nice to meet you, Ben.
Nice to meet you. You are?
I'm Chip.
Chip.
Have you heard some of the conversation that I was speaking here?
A little bit.
Yeah, so I'm speaking about animal rights. How do you feel about animal rights?
Well, I feel like there should be something spoken about it,
Yeah.
but extremes are always bad,
Yeah.
and people like to go to those extremes.
So let me ask you this: what is extreme? Cutting the throat of an animal when there's no necessity behind it, or not doing so?
I like to believe like extremes are when instead of taking a gradual approach, you straight up cut to the chase, I would say, and just object to everything.
Yeah. So if I rape 3 women per day, I should take it and rape 2 women for a couple of months, then rape only 1 woman per day for a couple of months, and then stop, right?
So that's not the same thing.
Is it not violating the rights of another individual?
The thing is, you would first have to define the rights which an animal should have. Which
The right to their own existence.
the thing is, they have the right to their own existence. They are
But
not.
you think we should be able to take it away from them for something we don't need?
The thing is, you're taking this approach completely in a moral way, which is not wrong.
But that's what I'm speaking about: morals towards animals.
I know,
and
I know.
Animal rights.
But the thing is, you cannot talk about it like an isolated way. Oh, sorry.
No.
In an isolated way, you would also have to understand everything around it,
Like what?
the business part of it.
Oh, so if we're making money out of this, then it's justified to cut
No,
throats of animals.
it's not about justification, but rather how to go about it and how to get rid of it.
Are you making money out of cutting throats of animals?
No.
So then this doesn't apply to you. So the question is, why do you choose to pay for animals to be exploited to death for you?
The thing is, do you want animals to stop being
Exploited to death.
exploited and killed and that all?
Yeah.
Which is fair. Then how are you going about it? How are you gonna solve this problem?
Oh, I'm going to talk to some leading experts in the matter and
Right.
people like myself who have done outreach on the street and maybe other animal rights activists and consult them and find a way to do it.
Right.
But one of the ways to do it is to get consumers like yourself to stop demanding that animals get exploited to death. Because if you say it's wrong to exploit animals to death for a trivial product, but then you choose to demand it to happen for you, then that's kind of weird, right?
Right. The thing is, by going directly to consumers, you're not solving the root of the problem.
Well, they do it because consumers demand it.
Yeah, and consumers will continue to demand it unless there's somehow.
But why do you, let's not speak about consumers. I'm interested in your experience.
Oh, okay,
Why do
my
you-
personal experience. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
why do you choose to pay for animals to be exploited to death?
The thing is, I'm not paying for animals to be exploited. That's when I'm buying meat, I don't pay for them to be exploited. My intent is not for them to be exploited.
I get that, but you understand that there's no other way to get those products other than animal exploitation.
Well, no, there is actually. There are several.
What do you think exploitation means?
Well, I'm guessing you're referring to any animal that is, I don't know, like in a farm,
Treat it as a resource, it means.
basically.
Yeah.
Right. Which I actually disagree.
With treating animals as a resource.
Well, not. The thing is, what do you mean when you say treating them as a resource?
It means not caring what they want and just extracting what you want out of them.
Like purely
Essentially,
taking them.
essentially, what comes from here up doesn't matter, right? Like what's in your brain, none of that matters. What matters is your body.
Okay.
Is that not what we do to animals? Do we care what they want? Do we care what they want to do? Even in the best farms, even before we kill them, we don't care. We just do it for the sake of the product. If it would be good to torture the animal, I'm sure they would torture the animal.
See, the thing is, right there you're generalizing a lot about the process, which is honestly fair.
Animal agriculture is exploitation
No,
no matter what.
Because like, it's fair considering a lot of farms, especially in
All farms exploit animals.
no, Not all
If I
farms.
farm humans, would it be exploitation?
It would be more like a whole lot of other type of
So
problems.
if I bring a human into existence to use them, and then when I can no longer use them, I kill them, is that exploitation?
that is
means-
basically life.
Excuse me, which human is brought into existence to be used and then killed?
Not directly, but I would. The thing is,
Your mother brought you into existence to use you?
no.
Okay, so
But the
you're not.
thing is,
So that the first
the
thing is
purpose
not
of-
even happening to you. Did your mother? Is your mother gonna kill you
The thing is,
when she can no longer use you?
it's not a matter of being used, but a matter
But that's
of
what
just
exploitation
simply
is.
living.
But that's what exploitation is. Bringing somebody into existence to use them and then kill them, disregarding their own interests, is exploitation.
What interests do you think animals have?
The same interest you have. Be happy, live your life, find a partner, reproduce. Do you have any different interests? Anything else? Oh, I want to go to college and anything else is just in relation to these. Because in reality, you want the same things. You want to be happy, live your life, eat, all that stuff, right?
I see. Then I'm gonna ignore those farms where they live like very cluttered, because those are very horrible, obviously, and they should.
Why are
definitely-
those horrible?
Well, because it goes beyond the purpose of. The thing is, sorry, let me readjust. The purpose for the objective to everything is balance to an extent.
So is it
And
balanced
finding
to
that
choose?
balance
Is it balanced if there's a dog
whether-
where here on the street and I choose to cut their throat open?
Why are you going to such extremes? That's
Oh, it's
not a
only one dog.
balance.
They had an excellent life.
That's not a balance at all.
Wait, but I'm only killing one animal, and I'm gonna eat their flesh afterwards. Why is that not balance? You're saying
'Cause
that's not even farming. That's even better because
The
they
thing
had a
is-
great life. They never were farmed. They never were brought into existence for that purpose. And I just all of a sudden cut their throat open,
Then let
do
me
it
ask you this.
instantly,
Let me ask you
and then
this.
I eat their flesh.
You want to eat the flesh, clearly, right? So why are you killing it and instead you're not going to buy something that's already there?
It's the same thing. You realize that, right?
No, it's not.
When you're buying an animal product, you're demanding another animal get killed.
Yes, that's
So what's the difference? I'm paying somebody to kill them, or I kill them myself. What's the difference? The same thing.
you first have to understand. There's a lot of problems just killing an animal here in an open.
Oh no no no!
public.
I'm going to a room. I'm not going to kill them in front
that's
of
very
the because I can't do
civilized.
that. I'm going to a room and kill them there, right?
Yeah.
I either shoot them in the back of the head or put a knife to their throat and gush it open so that the brain, because that's what they do to other animals, right? We cut their
You do
throat
understand
open so
that the
we
purpose
drain their blood.
behind animal agriculture.
Is money, yes.
No, it's well, the ones there, yeah, sure. But here it's more about eating and surviving.
No, it's not because we can be healthy and thrive without doing this. So it's about money.
Not really.
Oh, I'm a certified nutritionist. Please explain to me what we need from animal products that we can't get from plants.
Well, I'm a biomedical engineer. I also do that stuff, and I do know.
So explain to me what is it that we need? Instead of measuring our dicks, how about we say exactly what it is that we need from animal products that we can't get from plants?
The thing is, we need a large amount of meat, of protein, of other nutrients.
Which we can get from plants.
We definitely can. However, through what process? The fields would need to be increased
No,
dramatically.
You say you're whatever type of engineer you said you are, then what do you think we feed to the animals? Like 80% of the crops that we grow for food, we grow them to feed to the animals.
Yes, but the ones that we use to feed are not the same ones we would use
Doesn't
as
matter.
replacement.
The land is the same. We can, instead of growing that, we could grow something different. So it doesn't really matter.
No, the land use
And
will
we
change,
do use
and
we
the
use
requirements
corn.
of the land
We do
will
use
change.
corn and grains. So we could use corn and like soy. Most of the soy we grow specifically, and soy is something we as humans can use, and it's extremely high in protein. Most of the soy we grow to feed the animals.
The thing is, not all of it can
This
be
isn't
just,
my evidence, by the way. Do you know what the IPCC is?
Yeah, well,
The IPCC is the Intergovernmental Panel for Climate Change.
mhm.
They have reports every single year, and I think the last report when they mentioned this, they said that it's 4 times more land to be consuming animal products. It's way more unsustainable. The only reason why they didn't say people should switch to a plant-based product is because of cultural or whatever bullshit reasons. But I have no problem saying fuck your culture, because I don't give a shit about culture. Culture isn't something that's descriptive. It's prescriptive. It's descriptive. So, either way. So we have plenty of evidence that we can thrive on plant-based diet. Not my opinion, evidence. We have evidence that we could not only that we could feed a lot more people in the process if everyone adopted a plant-based product, a plant-based diet. So why exactly wouldn't we do it?
The thing is, you
Why
would ha-
exactly wouldn't you do it?
first of all, as myself, I enjoy eating meat.
So the pleasure justifies the killing.
That's a big jump.
What do you mean enjoy? You said enjoy, kill. I enjoy eating your flesh. That's literally like if I told you I enjoy eating your flesh, so I'm gonna kill you to eat you. Would you? How would you feel about that?
We're not getting through. So, how do I say this?
It's normal. Who gives a shit?
Normal about what?
Okay, everyone does it. I guess that's your argument, right?
No,
Everyone
no, no.
does
I,
it.
w- I was not gonna say that, but because just doing other things other people do.
Would
just
you be
because,
okay with killing and eating dogs?
It depends on the situation. Like,
In the same situation, you can go and eat a plant-based product, but would you go and kill it? And would you pay for a dog to be killed and eat so that you can eat their flesh when you could eat plant-based?
well, if there's an alternative, I would rather not.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference between a dog and a cow that justifies the difference in view or treatment?
Oh no, because personally, at least, I would rather not kill a dog if necessary. If necessary, I would.
No, if there's no necessity, as I've established, you can adopt a
Yeah,
plant-based diet.
there's an alternative.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I'm not completely certain about the plant-based diet. I need to
It's okay.
see
You can
the
look for your
data.
research.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
talk about that.
But if there's an alternative, yeah, no. If necessary, I would. But as a whole, I don't think there's much difference between a dog and a cow. But personally, I would rather eat the cow. Just because of aesthetic purposes, I guess. Which is vain.
But it's not between a cow and a dog. That's not the point that I'm asking you. Would you eat a cow or a dog? I asked you in a situation where you would have a cow or a plant-based dish, you'd pick a cow. In a situation where you have a dog or a plant-based dish, you pick a plant-based dish. How is it fair, or what exactly does a dog not have that makes it okay for them to exploit them?
Okay.
What does a dog need that a cow doesn't have in order for them to be, for you to consider them morally?
Okay. So I would say if I were to switch to a plant-based diet right now, let's say, I feel like there will be a good amount of difficulties,
For whom?
at least in terms of what I would be able to replace it with. Since, well, there are a
Where
lot
do you live?
in Argentina.
In Argentina.
Yeah, it's a very meat-based.
It's also a very soy forward.
Yeah, soy. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a lot of soy there. So you have a lot of soy options.
Yeah, but just
TVP is the best solution. 50% protein.
thing is, I feel like it wouldn't properly replace it. But I do feel like you do make a good point. I will not gonna deny that. What truly kind of sets my mind is the practical process of changing.
Yeah.
Because like your goal point would be like for the entire meat industry to go away.
Well, right now my goal point is for you to change.
Okay. I mean, like in long term at least.
Sure, but I don't think that's a relevant conversation for us to have since you don't know the fact that everyone changing would be better for the planet and for the animals. Since you yourself are not in that position, right? Like I'm not trying to be a dick now. I'm just explaining that I don't think that you're in the position, like we're in the position to speak about it. And even if there was another activist, it would just still be opinions, right? Like when it comes to things like that, I trust experts who know a lot more than I do in this matter, right? Just like as nutrition, I might be a nutritionist, but I'm not an expert in nutrition, right? I'm just a nutritionist. Shit knows about that. But I trust the leading experts in nutrition. I'm not going to start making claims on my own simply because I have an opinion on it. And you can do that, I can do that, we can discuss it. But I will always just refer to the experts with the evidence and all that, right?
No, I see. I don't know. You kind of went on a tangent. I was just saying, like, to discuss the practical process on how to properly switch to make it viable to switch to a meat.
For the whole world.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like, we can discuss that, but why would your opinion matter or mine matter since they're just opinion of non-experts, right?
Well, the thing is,
Imagine two
you're-
people who are debating mathematics and they know nothing about mathematics or they barely know anything, right? Like imagine that. Like just imagine seeing some
Well, the
people.
purpose of discussion is discussion.
Yeah.
Especially since you're doing a. Is it live?
Yeah.
Oh, especially since you are doing it live and
Yeah, but
probably recording.
the thing about it is though, I know what you're gonna say because you started with that, right? Suppliers, that's where you gotta do it. Suppliers, governments, anything but you as the responsibility, isn't it?
Oh no, I'm not saying it as a way of
Dodging the
dodging.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it as a way. It's more like just actual discussions. Because
Yeah.
I do agree that in the long term, like if we are going to go forward as a species,
Yeah.
it's kind of a necessary step, both morally and also like, I don't know, as our pride as a species, I would say.
And also environmentally, I guess. 'cause we
Yeah,
kind of- yeah.
environmentally.
Yeah. How do you think the world should go? Should be plant-based then?
I don't think it should be completely plant-based though. I feel
Why?
no, because there are other more weird alternatives. I mean, I don't know exactly, since as you said, I'm not an expert, whatever.
Yeah.
But there are also other alternatives like lab-based meat and all that
Oh, I'm
stuff.
sorry. You're right. You're right. I don't. Okay, maybe my bad. I think the world should be vegan.
Vegan.
Yeah, because vegan doesn't have a problem with lab-grown meat, right? It's
okay.
about not exploiting animals, right? Like, or let's put it this way. I think we shouldn't have animal agriculture. Do you agree with that?
Animal agriculture.
Yeah,
Like at all.
at all.
Well, the thing is, if animal agriculture were to be removed, what would happen to the animals themselves?
Oh, I don't mean that, but animal agriculture brings animals into existence, right?
Right.
Like, I don't know how we would remove it, right? I guess that's what we were discussing.
Yeah.
But the point is, as more and more people go vegan, less animals are brought into existence, and then at some point we'll have a critical mass of animals, and I don't know, we just put them into sanctuaries or something. We anyway subsidize animal agriculture up the wazoo, like we give them so much money, so we could use less money to take care of those animals.
I see. I mean, it would be it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
I would actually agree.
Yeah.
It's not bad to have more animal
Yeah.
sanctuaries, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, at my core, I think some animal agriculture, not the one where they're like cluttered in cells, essentially. Like you've probably seen the photos and videos, or whatever, like the pigs stuck without being able to move. That stuff should definitely go away, like 100%.
But the ones where they have a lot of space and then still have their throats cut is okay.
Well, their throats are not cut. That's not how they are killed. No, they
They
use
have to drain the blood, man.
Well, yeah, after they're dead.
They use the what? A bolt gun?
No, I don't know the name, but and it's instant.
However,
no-
they kill them. Doesn't matter. Even instantly. It's
Well,
still
it does
wrong.
matter because saying, "Oh, they're gonna have their throat cut,"
Well, they have.
you're
the-
basically
it's a
putting the
figure of
moral.
speech.
Oh, you are. It's not a figure of speech.
Because it doesn't. It is because it doesn't really matter how you kill them. It's the fact that you kill them. This isn't about how you do it. It's about the fact that you
No,
do it.
but language does matter. If
Sure,
you're saying
but it's about the fact that you kill them. Let's not debate the language. Like
no,
it's the
but
fact that you
it,
kill
it
them.
has to be
Sure,
put forward.
I corrected myself. It's about the fact that you kill
Why?
them.
I had to tell you twice.
Sure, I corrected myself twice. Let's move on. Now, it's about the fact that you kill them. How is it justified to kill an animal, even in a small farm where you give them space?
Why?
Because if I give you all of Amsterdam, does that already mean I can shoot you in the head?
It's the thing is,
I kill you instantly.
it's not that. It's the animals are bred. They're happy. They have enough. Good
You'd
feed.
be happy. You'd be bred. You'd have a lot of space to roam, and therefore it's okay for me to kill you.
So they have enough space, food, whatever. They're happy. As you said, their desires are fulfilled. They are happy. They have food.
Why would we care
and
that
they
animals are happy?
reproduce. Well, is that like?
It's just like you understand that it's so weird to say, I want animals to be happy, but I'm also gonna shoot them in the fucking head.
Well, there you are again with the language. But besides that, they ignore
I'm gonna
that.
kill them.
The thing is-
all that happiness is gonna go to shit because I wanna destroy all that in an instant.
Life-
because I wanna get some
Life
pleasure
will
from it.
inevitably,
Inevitably.
Inevitably end, right? It's just how life is.
But killing is different than dying, bro. What are you talking about? Like, I feel like you're trying to make a point without understanding what I'm trying to explain to you. Do you understand what? Like,
The
by
thing
the way, the
is-
point that you're making is the point that most people make. It's nothing special. This idea
I'm
that
not saying it's
animals,
special.
this idea that animals should be treated nicely, but we should still kill them. Why should we treat them nicely and kill them? Why shouldn't we just kill them directly? Why should we care that we treat them nicely since we're killing them?
The thing is, we should care.
Why?
Because as a species, we cannot just be completely utilitarian. As I said, a matter of balance.
What's balance in giving them a good life and killing them? What's balance in killing? Where's the balance in killing an animal when there's no need for it? Where's the balance in me killing a dog simply because I want to use their body as a punching bag? Is there balance in that? I need to exercise.
Well, there, it's a very different situation. First of all, you're killing my dog, which is
No, not your dog. I said
Part of
a
me.
dog. I bring a dog into
Whatever.
existence. I give them a great life. And at the age of 2, I take them in the back of the house. I shoot them in the back of the head. They die instantly. They never see it coming. And they don't feel any pain. And then I use their body as a punching bag. That's for exercise. I do need to exercise, and they make great punching bags. So what's the difference?
well, despite whatever reason you have behind using a dog as a punching bag,
It's a
I
good
don't know
exercise
what's the
machine.
point. Yeah, no, I know, I get what you're doing.
And it's balance, right?
The thing is, there you're going out of your way to completely
Oh, I'm paying somebody to do this for me.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
As you said, it doesn't matter. It's
Why is that wrong? Why is what I'm doing wrong? Is it wrong?
well. The thing is, what you're doing is basically you bred a dog.
Yeah.
You, I don't know, you're happy with it. First of all, 2 years is not enough for a dog to.
It's reach mature
Totally.
age. They don't grow more than that.
Yeah, but 2 years is still young, comparatively.
I literally treat them exactly as the same as any other farm animal. The minute that they reach the maximum weight, we kill them. Keeping them alive even a day more would mean feeding them, which is not productive.
I'm not entirely sure about animal practices, so I'm not going to comment on that. But
A cow eats 50 kilograms of food per day. Imagine
Yeah, I
you
know
keep
it's
them
a lot.
another day, you have to feed them another 50 kg.
yeah, I'm not talking about that. The thing is,
So the dog the same. The minute that they reach adulthood and they're biggest, I kill them and use their bodies as a punching bag. I don't need them more alive more than that.
the thing is, right there. First of all, you said fuck culture, which honestly I agree, because culture can be very limiting.
Well,
But
when
it is also, you cannot deny that it's a very integral part.
No,
And
so
then
culture, by the way, culture, most people do this thing where they misinterpret what culture means.
Sorry, let me continue. Sorry.
Sure.
So you cannot deny that in culture and the diet of people is an integral part of them. You cannot just one day switch of it very easily. It's doable, sure, but it's not easy.
What do you mean, like for the whole people or for a person is instant, it's easy. You just don't buy animal products anymore.
Well, the thing is, the action might be easy, but the decision is not. You cannot just randomly come and just switch your diet out of nowhere. Even if somebody tries to convince you, the effects vary a lot. Judging by how most people still eat meat.
That-
Effectivity
why
is
is
not.
that relevant? I don't
No,
get
because
that.
what I wanna say is, what I make my point is that buying meat is also a part of the diet of what people are used to, and there's like not an evil intent behind it. But instead
ignorance.
of breeding a dog, not necessarily ignorance,
Yeah, it is.
maybe to some extent, but not all of it.
It is ignorance. Just like you are being ignorant right now to the idea that animals should be treated well, but it's okay to kill them.
That's
an
not
ignorant statement.
ignorance. That's not ignorance.
It is,
Ignorance.
yeah. Because you don't
Whatever.
know why that's okay. Why is that? Why is it okay? Explain to me, and then I'll say it's no longer
Sorry, let me
ignorant.
continue. So the dog thing, right?
Yeah.
You're using its body as a punching bag or whatever, not out of a diet, based on what your diet is,
Oh, I'm not putting them in my
but
mouth.
rather purely out of what?
I'm doing it for health. You're doing it for health. I'm doing it for health. I need to exercise.
No, the thing is, that's not really exercise.
What do you mean it is? I'm punching a dog. Do you know how much cardio you do for that? That's a pretty heavy set of exercise, man. Have you done punching bags for 10 minutes? You can't do 10 minutes.
You're
5
still
minutes
going.
is too much.
You're still going to extremes too much.
Why is that extreme?
Because
It's exactly what you do to other animals for health also.
the thing is, using a fucking I don't know, normal doing normal exercises without any weights, without any dog.
So I have an
punching bags.
alternative.
Yes, but however, the alternatives are very different.
They don't
By-
kill a dog.
Natural, yes, very different.
They don't kill a
alternative.
dog. Yeah. So if I have an alternative that doesn't kill a dog for flesh, then why was that? How is that different? So just be clear. I kill an animal to use their body for health, and you kill an animal to use their body for health. I kill.
The thing is, you're not doing it for
both
health.
of us have. Yeah, exercise is
That's
health.
not health.
Exercise is healthy. What do you mean? Do you think cardio is not healthy? Punching bags are not healthy. It's very healthy.
The thing is, going out of your way, doing even more work.
Oh, no, because I'm
It's
paying somebody to
different.
do it. We just said.
Yes, you're doing more work.
No, I'm paying somebody to do all
Yeah,
that.
paying is doing more work.
No, you just like you.
Instead of just doing push-ups or something or running, it's very different.
No,
you cannot
'cause
just compare.
I order it and it comes online.
An
I don't
apple and
need
a
to move
tomato,
that. It comes directly on my house. But like you do more work. What are you talking about? What is this relation? Do you understand the parallels are
what I
exactly
mean
the
is
same?
you're going out of
killing
your
an
way.
animal. You're killing an animal. It's not. I'm not going out of my way. I'll
You
just
are
put it
going
this
out
way.
of your way.
I've always done it. There you go. I'm not
You're
putting out
still
my way.
going out of your way.
No, it's something that's part of my tradition, part of my culture. It doesn't really matter.
It's still going out of your way.
How
But
is it
whatever.
going out of my way?
Whatever. It's
When
going
you
just in
is it not you
circles.
going out of is it you going out of your way when you're going into a supermarket pick an animal product instead of a plant product?
No, it's not going out of your way.
No, because you're picking one of the products. So if I go somewhere to pick of something to help me exercise, is it going out of my way to pick the one that kills a dog and uses their body as a punching bag? No, it's not because I'm going there to pick up the thing to exercise anyway. So it's not going out of my way. What are you talking about? Oh, but you could do this exercise. I don't want to do that exercise. I want to do this one. I want a punching bag. I need to train. I'm a boxer. Whatever. Doesn't
Well-
really matter. Is that justified then to kill a dog because I want to be a boxer?
That's a funny sentence.
You have to think about it.
No,
right?
the thing is,
It sounds extreme because
no,
it's not,
I know
it's
what
not
you,
normalized.
I know what you're getting at. I do understand that. But it's still trying to compare two different things. Well, similar, sure.
Almost identical.
It's not identical.
They're almost identical. I've said.
I didn't get it.
On one point, you put their body, you cut their body and you put it in your mouth, and on the other point, you cut their body and you put it in the form of a bag and you use that. Both are for health, just different aspects of health. One is food, nutrition, which you can get in another way. Another one is exercise, which you can get another way. They're both for the same reason. Live your life, be healthy. And they both can be part of a tradition, part of we've always done it, and part of a society that's always done it. And if you find it gross what I said, then this just goes to show how fucked up it is what we do to the animals and how much you've normalized it or how much it's been normalized that you don't even see that as gross anymore. You see this thing that we do to animals as gross because it's
The
not
thing is, I
normal.
don't see it as gross. I see it as unnecessary.
But it's unnecessary what we do to other animals also. Shooting an animal in the back of the head or killing them however you want to kill them is unnecessary either way. That's the whole crux of this. There's no necessity for it. You have alternatives. You call it an extreme. Why? Because, well, I'll just kill a dog from time to time, right? You kill hundreds of animals each year. How is that not the extreme? Hundreds of animals each year for something you don't even need. How is that not the extreme?
The thing is, it's inevitable. No, let me rephrase it. I don't even know what point we're making.
I'm just explaining to you that when it comes, it's the same thing, right? I just explained to you that you just normalized it, right? You're just in a situation where you've ended up being a victim of the normalization of it, and now I don't know why you're defending it because it's a normalized thing that's bad. Clearly, in any situation, I can understand why you say, well, if they're factory farmed, it's worse. Sure, but in a regular farm, it's still very bad. they're still get taken away from their families. They still get killed. They still get picked for their body. Like nobody cares what an animal wants. They don't give them names even on small farms. They give them a number in their ear, and then they kill them. And let's imagine even if you thought the nice farms are somewhat okay, 99% of animals are factory farmed. So that would just mean already evading 99% of the products, and you wouldn't even know which ones are factory farms and which ones are not. So I don't even know, like, but even that argument doesn't make sense because you said treat animals nicely, but then kill them. How is that nice? Wait, treat them nicely up until you don't treat them nicely anymore, right? Like that's the contradiction. That's why I
That's
told you
not-
it's ignorant because, well, treat the animal nicely, but not too nice. You gotta kill them.
That's not really ignorant. That's a completely different thing. But
It's
whatever.
ignorant because you
It's-
don't have a justification for it. That's why it's ignorant. Like, do you have a justification for saying it's okay? You have to treat an animals nicely, but you also have to not treat them
The thing is-
too nice.
Looking at it, it's inevitable that we have to look at it in a moral way, right?
Yeah,
And morality itself cannot really be justified.
of course you can. You cannot. Justified means that it's moral or not in that situation. For example, I could eat humans and it would be justified if I'm in a situation where I need to do it for my survival. I'm on a deserted island. The people who crashed in the Andes and they cannibalized and they ate some humans. It was justified. Nobody said, "Oh well, fuck you, you're going to jail or something." They said, "Well, you had to survive." But if I do that on my day-to-day life, that wouldn't be justified because that's not a situation where I need it. When there's no necessity, it's wrong to kill somebody and eat them.
Right, but the thing is, it's also inevitable that you have to differentiate between humans and other animals.
Why do we have to differentiate? Humans are animals also.
Yeah, no, we are animals. However, we also have to admit that we're different. At least
Every
in
animal is
in our sentience.
Every animal is sentient. Or
Or
most animals are
sapiens.
sentient.
I think sapiens.
And not all humans
Yeah.
are sapient.
I'm not
human-
gonna say anything about that.
There are humans who are born with half a brain missing. They're not sapient. There are humans who are literally born not sapient. Would it be okay to kill and eat them?
Well, that doesn't change the fact that they're human. And besides,
Yeah, but it only matters because you're human. That's like saying it
Exactly.
doesn't. Yeah, but that's just mob mentality, group thinking. It's like, oh, they're part of my group, therefore it's
So-
wrong to do it to them. Oh, but I'm a man. It's wrong to do it to other men. It's okay to do it to women, but it's wrong to do it to other men, right? Like you
Right.
just pick this group and saying, well, they're human. But how is that any different than picking a group like sex and saying it's okay to do it to women but not men?
right. You know, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they're my group, so gotta take care.
Exactly,
Which
yeah.
is, I mean, how it's being working due to like survival, right? But the thing is, in my opinion, this discussion whether to use meat or to use alternatives, kind of like discussing whether
Not just
to,
meat, by the way. All animal products kill animals.
Well, yeah, you kind of need to kill them. To,
Dairy cows, chickens for eggs.
oh, you mean you're including them? Oh, yeah,
All
no,
of
I know. It's just meat, well, it's more clear.
And I'm not against killing. I'm against exploitation, by the way, just to be clear.
Wait, what do you mean?
Exploitation means unfair use. It means treating them as a resource. I think that's where we start.
And under what circumstances would you admit to kill?
For example, slavery is wrong, right?
Why?
Slavery is a form of exploitation. That's why it's wrong.
Yeah, no, I mean killing. Why?
Killing, would I be okay with killing an animal?
Yeah.
When they're in pain, for example, I'd be okay with killing an animal. When they're attacking you, if the only way for you to defend yourself is to kill them, don't have a problem with that. Like killing isn't inherently immoral. Killing is
Okay,
immoral
okay, yeah, I
when
get what you're saying.
when there's no need for you to do it and the animal doesn't want to die or the individual doesn't want to die.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I got lost for what I was saying.
No worries. I was
Oh,
saying
you
that-
know, no, sorry, I remember.
Yeah.
Sorry. So I was saying it's kind of like a discussion between desire, human desire, eating what we've been eating for whatever long, and going
100
into,
years.
yeah, and going like further, I guess, and like not evolving, but like reaching a higher level of like morality, like
It's not even a higher level of morality. You said animals should be treated nicely. You're inconsistent when you say animals should be treated nicely, but then we should not treat them nicely because we kill them. That's inconsistent.
wait, why are you talking about consistency?
Because morality needs to be consistent.
The thing is,
If morality isn't consistent, then morality has no purpose. If I say it's wrong to kill, except for the people who are outside my group, then there's no
the
point
thing
in
is,
having
you're
morality.
speaking of perfection when you're speaking about consistency.
No,
However,
I'm speaking about the moral system. I'm not speaking like when you apply morality, you should have. Do you know what the veil of ignorance is?
uh,
So the idea of the veil of ignorance is that when you decide how morals should apply, like you should not kill somebody, right? You should apply a veil of ignorance that you don't see the individual,
okay,
the
yeah,
victim,
that's what I'm
right? You
saying.
should have a veil behind it.
right, right.
It should be the same for animals also. You shouldn't just say, well, you're a different species, we're a different sex, we're a different skin color. No, none of us them chose to be that way. So therefore you should respect their rights just as much. Or at least don't kill them. Don't exploit them if you don't need to.
Sorry.
No
Um,
worries, no worries.
So, I mean, it's not like I disagree.
Yeah.
However, I find I, I find it difficult to ignore or to create a complete system of morality because the problems are not like black and white.
But you only say this because you want to be part of it. When it comes to the dogs, you find it black and white, don't you? You find what I'm doing immoral if I did that to dogs. And even if I
Well-
did it for food and there's no necessity behind it, you said you yourself, you wouldn't be part of it because you probably find it wrong. But when it comes to these other animals, oh, it's black and white, it's gray. Why?
I mean, I guess there's no other explanation to like culture. I guess
it's just normalized.
diet, normalization.
But culture
But-
isn't what, like, this is what I was saying about culture. When I say fuck culture, I'm like, people don't really understand what the point of culture is. Culture isn't something that, culture is, you look at the whole massive population and you find, oh, look at that, all these people brush their teeth at 7 a.m. That's part of their culture. If these people start brushing their teeth at 8 a.m., then the culture changes and that's part of their culture. But if people start brushing their teeth at 8 a.m., you shouldn't tell them, no, fuck you, our culture is that we brush our teeth at 7 a.m. See what I mean? Culture is descriptive. Culture, you look at a massive population and you say, look at these people do this. Culture isn't something you're like, no, that means now we should do this. It just means this is kind of what we do. It's not this is what we should do. We don't look at culture and say this is what we should continue doing. We look at culture and see, wait, look at that. This is the things we have
Well,
in
yeah,
common.
I'm not saying it as a way. Oh, this is right because it's culture. I'm not
Yeah,
saying that. I'm
yeah.
saying, oh, we do this because it's part
Yeah,
of our
yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not-
I mean, I know that it's, most people do it, so therefore most people continue doing it because most people do it.
yeah.
Isn't-
But I mean, the thing is, there's no, at least to me, for you it might be different. There's no perfect answer as of yet to like how to solve this, like this treatment of animals.
Be vegan.
Of what?
Be vegan.
Be vegan. Yeah, as I said, for you that might be the perfect answer.
But do you think that doesn't solve the issue?
I don't think it does.
You don't think being vegan doesn't solve the issue of animal exploitation and
Well, the issue will remain. That's what I was trying to say.
how
like,
would it remain?
because it will continue to happen. That's
How?
what I mean. Well, animals will continue to be in the farms and such.
Not if everyone's vegan, no? Why
Yeah,
would
but
we farm
that-
animals if nobody
That's the problem. Everyone. How do you plan on? How does that happen? Everyone.
But I thought we were discussing everyone being, right? Like, what's this problem with all animals being exploited? If everyone were vegan, the problem would be solved. So that's a solution. Are you asking me now
Well-
if one person goes vegan? If one person goes vegan, it saves 100 animals per year. So it's, you don't change the system, but you save 100 animals per year if you be vegan. So I don't know, what are we discussing? Are we discussing the system or are we discussing your involvement?
Well, I guess both.
Yeah, well,
It's
the
kinda
system, you
inevitable.
can't change the system, obviously, and you're not responsible for it. But you are responsible for the 100 animals per year that are exploited specifically for you. So the way you should see it is there's a couple of animals out there around 100. It depends on how much you eat, right? So I don't know. On average, it's 100.
Yeah, I don't know where you're taking your numbers. I'm not. I'm just.
Yeah,
don't
there's
know.
just a bit down calculation because we kill around 90 billion land animals per year, and in the trillions when it comes to fish and other sea creatures. You just divide that by the population, and you do that like on a country basis. And worldwide, it's kind of 100 animals per person. Right? That's
I don't know about that, so I cannot say anything.
so 100 animals per person. Well, if it's 3 trillion animals being killed every year, and it's 8 or 9 billion people, it's at least 100 animals per person, right? You can at least say that because it's a lot more. So all these 100 animals, even if it's just 5 animals per year, doesn't really matter, right? All of them, their fate is in your hand. You can choose to not kill them or to not exploit them to death, not kill them by not buying these products. Or you can choose to buy these products and kill them or exploit them. So, will you change the system? No, but you will change the life for these individuals. And the point that I'm making isn't that animals isn't a monolith. It's every individual animal, just like every individual human, matters. Just like you matter. You matter to you, I matter to me, and they matter to them. It's not about, right? Like all these humans over here, if every person I see right now around me dies tomorrow, it wouldn't really bother me because I don't know any of these people, right? I would, like, if I found out, I would be like, what the fuck, what happened? And I would be scared because I thought maybe I get a virus or something. But like, if none of that were true, I wouldn't know anything about them. I only, like, it only people that I know affect me, right? Like as it is for you, your friends, your family, they affect you. Thousands of people die every day. Does that affect you anyway? It doesn't.
Right. No.
Yeah, so that's the point, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not the reason why I'm trying to kill a human, the reason why I'm trying to kill an animal, it's not because, oh, we're doing something bad. It's because their life matters to them, and my life matters to you. Their universe is in their head. Your universe is in your head. My universe is in my head. If you choose to take away my whole existence, my whole universe, just because everyone around you does it, that's just as fucked up. And you could choose to not do that to me, even if all my family goes through that, right? So it would still be good for me. See what I mean?
You know, I know what you're trying to say. The how do you say? The idea you're trying to like convey is like everybody matters.
Yeah.
All animals are life, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I mean, that is true. The thing is, how do we do this? I guess, because I'm not certain about like how true this is. Like some studies found like vegetables, plant life, to be able to feel pain.
Oh, bro, come on. Don't say that shit.
Uh,
You know that's not true, right?
I'm not certain. I haven't really looked into it.
Have you heard of pain medicine?
Pain medicine?
Yeah, that humans take.
Yeah, why?
How does that work?
Well, yeah, no, it blocks the neurons. Yeah, I know.
If a plane doesn't have that, how can they have pain?
No, I don't think it was pain. It was like the responded to.
Yeah, but so does a
damage.
computer, so does my phone, right? Like my phone responds to touch. It's a mechanical thing. It doesn't matter. And even if you think all that matters, we still kill more plants to feed to the animals and then kill the animals to feed to us than if we just kill the plants directly. We kill 8 times more plants with this way because the animals eat a lot. I told you 50 kilograms.
Yeah, no, I know. The thing is, you would also have to take into account the like nutrient density of animals. But I don't know.
Per protein, it takes between 3 to 10 times more land. This is a study done in Mexico. You can look it up. It's called "Does Mexico Have Enough Land?" I only know it because I reference it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So it says it takes between 3 to 10 times more land per animal protein than plant protein.
I mean, I'm not against it.
Well, we had the long conversation.
Yeah.
Man. I'll give you a card, okay? Thank you for
Oh,
stopping by.
Yeah, no.
There's a documentary here called Dominion. They show you what animals go through.
Okay.
Can you give that a watch?
Sure.
Appreciate you stopping by and having this conversation with me.
course.
But understand your responsibility in the matter, because that's why I'm here, okay?
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. Have a good one.
Alright, you too.
Cheers. I got ultra hungry all of a sudden, everyone. But oh wait, not this. I need my disinfectant. Wow, that was a long conversation. And the girl before that was like, "Oh, I gotta go vegan." Huh? That's kind of nice conversation. I feel like a lot of the times when the conversation starts, when the people hear what it is, they always just come justifying it. I think that was the issue with this kid also. Well, kid, he was a grown-up adult. Oh my God, David is here. Hello, David. Cool old 40-year-old vegan David. Netherlands fiction. No, Netherlands is real. What the hell are you talking about? Rest in peace, whoever took a shot every time he said the thing is. Don't be mean, Dandelion Gum, but I appreciate you. Can we get some W's in the chat from Dandelion Gum? This is real, man. Netherlands is real. I don't know what you mean by fiction. Can we get some W's, everyone, for Dandelion Gum? VV, thank you. Renee, Raven. Hello, Raven. Nice to see you too. Oh, so nice to see the people. Raven also. I was talking to. No, sorry. I'm getting hungry. Hungry. I'm not gonna eat a protein bar though here. I just put the sign down. You guys wanna have a conversation?
Can you ask us something?
Sure. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
You wanna come here? How old are you?
30.
30? That's fine. I'm Chip.
Okay.
What's your name?
Liz.
Liz. You wanna come also?
Oh, sure.
What's your name?
Shantae.
Shante. I'm Chip. Are
Nice
you
to
okay
meet you.
being live on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta get some consent. And by the way, consent means that at any point in time you can leave if you don't
Okay,
want to. Okay. So I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
We like them. Yeah, we
You like them? Yeah. Do you think? Well, here we go. Let's just go down this route since we spoke about consent. Animals cannot consent, right? Does that mean how should we treat animals? Should we treat them by looking after their interests, or should we treat them with looking after our interests when it comes to animals?
Ethically theirs.
Yeah.
Theirs? Yeah. Do you think we do that when we farm them?
No.
No. No. Should we farm them then?
Ethically, no.
No. But do you pay for animals to be farmed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is that though?
Because we live in a society that's everything's so convenient. There are so many steps that you have a separation from the act itself.
Oh, I see. So you don't really see it happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's a separation where we don't have to face the whole process of impact.
But you do know what happens to them, right?
Yeah.
For example, have you seen what happens to dairy cows?
Somewhat, yeah.
Like, why do cows produce milk?
Because they have babies.
Exactly. So
They're
do you think they
constantly
get?
being impregnated?
Yeah, they get forcefully impregnated, right? Is that fair to forcefully impregnate them? No, it's essentially a rape, right? We jerk off a bull, take that sperm and put it in the hands of we put our hands in the anus of a cow to arrange their cervix, and then we inject semen in their vagina. When the babies are born, we take them away from their mothers. Do you know why we do that?
So that that we can take their milk.
Sure. Yeah, you're smart. You're right. You know that. If the baby is born male, what do you think happens to them?
Meat.
They get killed, yes. And the females, they stay separated as their mothers, repeatedly impregnation, take babies taken away from them, exploited for their milk. And at the age of 6 or 8, they kill them. And cows can live 24 years. So why do you think they kill them that early?
I mean, veal is a whole market, right?
Well, the cows,
Or is that
the
sheep?
veal, the males are for veal, right? The
Yeah.
males are killed for veal. But the females, 6 years, they repeatedly impregnate them, and afterwards they kill them. Why do you think they kill them so early, though?
Fertility?
Well, yeah, their fertility drops. They either can't get them pregnant, or their milk production declines, or they call them spent cows and they can't even stand up because pregnancy is not an easy thing on anyone. Repeated impregnation, forceful impregnation, all that stress of taking their babies away. It's not easy on anybody. Do you think it's fair for cheese, milk, any of this? No. And do we have responsibility in the matter as consumers? Have you considered being vegan?
I was vegetarian.
Yeah. Yeah, but that just means paying for the same shit, right? Because dairy products are the same. Have you considered being vegan?
Not really, no.
Not really. Do you think you should be?
Ethically, probably.
Yeah. But well, vegan is an ethical movement, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people think it's a diet, but it's just principle of respecting animals.
Yeah,
Should everyone be a feminist?
I think so.
Yeah. Same. Then should everyone be a vegan?
Ideally,
Ideally, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But we can't underscore the impact of multiple people taking smaller steps towards the same goal.
I think
So
there
like we could
are
have 12
ethical
vegans, but if we had
ways.
100 people eat less meat, have a meatless day or a dairy-free day or a vegan day, we could still.
Honestly, if 100 rapists have a rapeless day, it's obviously better for women. Doesn't mean that they should stop raping, right?
Right.
Yeah. What were you saying?
I think ethically also they're not to be that person, but it is the circle of life also, not the way we do it. There are a lot of other ethical ways to do it.
What's the circle of life, though?
I think if you were to throw a bunch of babies in the wild and they weren't conditioned or taught by our societal norms, they would feel no qualms about surviving, about eating the same way in the animal world. Of course, the animal world, it's not as, they don't just do it for fun, most of them, but
And nobody said anything about survival, though, right? We're talking about needless killing here, needless exploitation.
I don't think we should get so hung up on the fact of trying to turn everyone vegan when we know that won't happen, when we could be looking at this, what could we more likely make happen?
Do you think you
Right?
could
It could
be
be a
vegan?
long struggle, but
Do you think you could be vegan?
yeah.
Yeah. Is there any reason why you shouldn't be vegan?
Ethically, no.
Any other reason other than ethically? No. Because I'm just like, I understand what you mean, right? And we can have opinions all day long on how is the best way to stop this industry from happening.
Yeah.
But my question is more like the responsibility you have, because we don't.
Yeah.
Like I think you're responsible for your choices, and everything else is just opinions, and we can speak about it. But
Right, but there's
but
a,
are we
there's
are we
reason.
responsible for every ant we step on? No,
Ja-
I
the
like
Janes
if you
would
do
say
that,
yes.
if you do that intentionally, yes, of course. If you don't know that what you're doing is wrong, how are you responsible?
There's like a reputation that vegans have where it's like evangelical, you know, which
Yeah.
is understandable because everyone should have a cause.
Same as
For
feminists.
sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. We pick our biggest hill, right? And then like so many things we should care about. You kind of pick your hill for your focus because you can't dice your focus so much. But I don't know. I got caught up on the hills.
But even I could even
I
not.
just
The
think, like,
reputation.
even going back to feminism, even like Black Lives Matter, I think there comes a point where it is too radical, and you're working. It's not to change anything; it's to get eyes on things, you know. And I think if you want real change, it can't be so radical. Whatever it is, whether it's feminism, whether it's
If
racism,
you
whether
wanna
it's
adopt it.
veganism.
Yeah, we should cuddle
I-
the rapists, right? We should tell them, hey, maybe do a rapeless Monday.
Everything's
Or,
Feminism
or,
be
sorry,
mirrored.
racist-free Monday, right? Maybe only be racist on every other day of the week, but on Mondays,
But
don't
it's
be
not
a racist.
about telling people not. Some people aren't even aware of the impact that they're making. Some people aren't. That's the most dangerous kind, when people
Yeah.
aren't aware of how sexist they are, how racist
Right,
they
we
are.
start with
Yeah.
education,
You
right?
know,
That's
you-
like
like-
the foundation of everything.
Yeah, you can't just like.
Yeah, but instead of discussing how to do activism, because that's again opinions, right?
course.
I feel like what's more important is, because that's why I bring it back to the responsibility we have as individuals, right? Like,
But not everyone is going to feel that responsibility.
Sometimes it feels hopeless.
Sometimes
But
it's
do you
black,
have a
sometimes it's black
responsibility?
and white, but sometimes not everyone is going to feel that responsibility.
Like all of the companies we have,
because the
they're
person
owned
who
by
says the
few.
lion that eats the gazelle, what's different than us eating the cow?
If you want
well,
to win the
there's
polar
no
bear or the
necessity
sea
for
lion.
you. You have an alternative, and you know better.
Vegans have a reputation of evangelicalism that makes other people scared of them.
Sure, but I may not even be vegan, right?
True.
I mean, do you know that I'm vegan?
No,
So then, who cares about vegans? I'm just asking you to not oppress animals. How is that wrong?
I didn't say it was wrong.
Yeah, there you go. that just
didn't
means
say it.
that just means being vegan.
I say
I
as-
could,
like,
I
when
could
I was
also not be a vegan
vegetarian,
and being.
I was more afraid of vegans than
Well, you should be.
Other people.
You shouldn't be afraid of vegans. You should be afraid because you know that what you're doing is wrong, right? Like the oppression of animals is wrong regardless. And I'm like, yeah, sure, okay, we can discuss how to get the whole world on board and stop oppressing animals, but you first have to stop your oppression towards them, right? I can't tell people don't be racist when I'm a racist. I can't
So
tell
do you
people
think
be a
owning
feminist when I'm
pets
a,
is
an
also
asshole.
oppression of animals?
If you pay for them to be bred specifically for that purpose,
No,
then
if
yes.
you have them neutered,
Yeah,
they're
if you
fine.
pay for them to be, if you buy them from a breeder, yes. If you rescue them, then no, I don't have a problem with that. You're just giving them a better life. But bringing
But only-
animals
But it's
into
better. It's
society
better
that we're in.
according to us, not them. What if that's
it's
not
better than them being in a cage for sure, yeah.
in a cage? Of course.
But that's what
But-
they were also. That's why I said rescue, right? What do you think I meant by
Rescue
rescue?
shouldn't even be a thing. It's just because of how humans have
Yeah, we
created
shouldn't be
society that they can't live in the wild.
Sure, we shouldn't be breeding animals into existence for our own pleasure, wants, whatever we want, right?
I
It's not
agree.
just food, it's clothing, it's entertainment, it's the breeding industry, testing on animals, all of this, right? We oppress animals for all sorts of reasons.
But then should everyone have a backyard if they have a dog?
I don't
You're
care.
keeping them in a different cage.
I genuinely don't care. I think the question is, should you be oppressing animals?
But it's how we define oppression, because that could be oppression. The same way
Prolonged,
people
cruel,
in
and unjust
the,
treatment
I'm
or
speaking,
behavior.
sorry, people in the agriculture world, they talk about like free range and all these other ways to make it
Oppression,
more
yes.
ethical.
They're all oppressive.
It's the same thing with the animals that we have in our home. And I'm not saying what's right or what's wrong, but if you want to have the conversation, shouldn't we be having the full conversation? Because
Well,
a lot
I
of
wanna
people who
discuss-
are vegan, they also have little poodle over there.
Yeah. Maybe they rescued them again. But this isn't the point, because you too have responsibilities. You go out there in the world and you buy animal products. When you buy animal products, you support oppression. Not you support it, you demand it.
Yeah.
So I want you to stop doing that. So what do you need to hear in order to stop oppressing animals?
I think
'Cause
that
I'm sure
if
you're
the
aware of
answer,
your
I think the answer is
responsibility.
that we shouldn't oppress animals.
Yeah.
I will be the first person to admit that I am hypocritical.
Yeah. Yeah, but being hypocritical doesn't really change, right? Like admitting to it,
Correct.
right? It's the first step.
But I'm not going to deny it either.
Yeah. And that's a good first step. It's just we need to do more, right? Because, and I don't mean it as in, oh, we need to do more, as in, it doesn't mean anything to the victims. If I'm saying I'm a racist, and I admit I'm a hypocrite for being a racist, doesn't mean anything if I continue being a racist. Doesn't mean anything if I continue oppressing women, if I continue oppressing people of different skin colors, or whatever. It doesn't matter, right? At the end of the day, an injustice, when it comes to an injustice, and I admit that I'm part of an injustice, and I say that it is injustice, and I say it's unfair, but I still want to be part of it because I get some benefit from it, it's not, doesn't mean anything unless I do something about it. Just to be clear, I'm not asking you to sit on the street, do what I do. I'm just asking you to do the bare minimum and not demand their oppression. Right? Is that too much to ask for? Is
Potentially.
it?
I mean, I get oat milk when I get coffee and stuff, but
Yeah.
if I want a cookie from the bakery, I'm not necessarily going to make sure it's vegan, and I could do that.
But you should do that, right?
I should do that.
Because otherwise you're
And I
paying
probably
for
won't.
raping cows. How is it? I don't know. I don't get it. Like, then all this is just empty words saying that it's wrong. It's like, why even be shouldn't you care about justice? Isn't justice, all justice movements are equal? Like, imagine somebody being
It's not my biggest hill
being
right now.
against racism, but being a misogynist, right? Like, it's exactly this way, because this is a speciesist behavior.
you
And we
want
do
me to
our
s-
best. We do our
Yeah.
best, but again, not everyone. We're never going to live in a world where there's zero rapists, there's zero sexist people, there's
That must mean
zero.
you should rape and be a sexist.
Not at all. Not at all. But everyone has their own battles to fight. And that's and again, that might make me hypocritical.
Oh no, you can
That
fight
might-
your own battle. I'm just asking you to not be the one causing the injustice. I'm not asking you to fight against this injustice. I'm just asking you to not be the one causing the injustice,
Yeah.
right?
I understand that.
I'm not going to
but-
walk away saying I'm going to be vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same way
I
I,
get that
love
you're not
my
gonna do
dog and
that.
I think I'm giving him a good
But you
life.
don't understand that
the
that's
same way
You do.
I love having a
that's the
steak.
same as being a racist, right? It's the same as being a sexist.
It's not
It's
the
the same.
same.
It's exactly the same. It's injustice towards an individual based on the characteristic that they're born, right? Did you choose to be born human? Did
Maybe,
they
we
choose
don't
to
know.
be
We
born
don't
an
know.
animal?
We don't know what's out there
I'm sure you didn't choose to be born human. If you don't know, that means you didn't choose.
consciously. We don't know.
Yeah. So did an animal choose to be born? The animal. Well, you're also
Yeah,
an animal.
neither
The-
did,
the
a,
other
neither did a
animals.
plant. You know,
Yeah,
there's
but
so
a-
much research about
you
how
are
plants
vegan.
can actually.
Of course I am.
There's so much research about how plants can actually communicate to each other when they're being hurt.
Yeah. So can my
When they're-
computer communicate with another computer? It doesn't mean anything.
I understand that, but your computer is man-made. A plant is not.
Doesn't matter. It's a
But
mechanism.
why
They
did
don't
they
feel
choose to be a
pain.
plant?
They're not
It's
a
not
they.
about- it's
They're
not
not an
about-
individual.
Who gets to choose that?
Oh
Who
no,
gets
no.
to choose
I
who's
can explain
allowed
to you. They're not sentient. That's what makes an individual.
if they can
far as we know.
communicate,
Yeah.
yeah, we base everything off of our brain and how we view the world.
No, not at all. We
We
know
do,
we know for
but
a
there's
fact how
so
plants
much,
work.
There's so much research now about how plants can
Okay,
communicate.
should we kill very few plants and animals in the process, if we can? So if we
I'm-
can choose to kill,
I'm just saying
Okay,
the way priorities work and the way the hills we all decide to.
there's
to-
two options in front of you. One kills 8,000 plants and exploits an innocent animal to death, and the other kills 1,000 plants. Which one is the better option? The 1,000 plants, right? So even if you think plants are sentient, being vegan is still the solution. Because plants, you kill less plants in that process because we feed a lot of plants to the animals. And then we get a lot less back. So if we'll get a lot less calories. We get up to 8 times less calories by feeding them to the animals, exploiting the
You
animals to
said
death.
what about calories?
By growing plants and feeding them to the animals, we get about 8 times less calories than if we grow plants directly for ourselves. So we are growing 8 times more plants and killing 8 times more plants,
That's an interesting fact.
as
We
long
should-
as well as animals in that process, right?
Starts with education.
Yeah.
Sure.
A lot of people don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Yeah. Sorry, we got to catch our bus.
Yeah,
But it was
please
lovely
don't be,
speaking with you.
Please don't be assholes towards animals, okay? Because if you're choosing to buy animal products, you're going to be assholes towards animals.
Have a good
Okay,
day.
it's as easy as that. I don't know what to say about this last conversation. That was not a good conversation. I also am getting tired. Oh, I already had a lot of conversations. You want to have a conversation too? That's okay. Enjoy your day. That's cool. Enjoy your day. Oh God. The whole. What about plants? Oh God. I feel like it's so. God damn it, man. I was talking to my dad, and I think we both agree on one thing, and that is that eat the protein bar. Yeah, maybe I should eat the protein bar. You're right, Marissa. I'll show you the protein bar, the Romanian protein bar. It's called Ideal Bar. And I gotta put some disinfectant before. I was talking to my dad that I think privilege makes people not just lazy but intellectually lazy. Privilege makes people intellectually lazy. Chip, it's good for others to see the cognitive dissonance. I don't even know, David, because that was just like, yeah.
Are you doing a social experiment?
Yeah, you wanna have a conversation?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh, for sure.
Are you wanna come here, Statue of you?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Heath. Like
I'll
the
just
candy
do
bar.
because I just played.
Oh, that's fine.
Keith?
Heath, like
Heath.
Heath Ledger, like the
Oh,
Joker.
okay, nice.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Do you live here or in
Oh, America.
America?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm an animal rights activist.
Okay.
I'm Chip, my name, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love animals, all of them.
Say, for instance, if this is a hypothetical example, right? If I brought a dog into existence, gave them an excellent life,
Yeah.
and then at the age of 2, when they're at their biggest, I shoot them in the back of the head. They die instantly, they don't feel any pain, and they don't see it coming. And then I use their body as a punching bag. Would that be wrong, what I'm doing?
I would say so.
But why is that wrong? Because I need to exercise. And they make a good punching bags.
Well, I feel like you have a responsibility when you bring something into the world. Actively. I mean, you're saying that you actively brought this into the world.
Yeah.
And once you bring something into the world, I don't feel like you have full autonomy over something
Yeah.
at that point. But
Well, what do you mean I have, what kind of responsibility? Like, I do need to exercise and I gave them a good life, so is it wrong for me to take their life?
I would say, yeah. I would say once you initiate the process of giving them a life, you can't just take that away. In the same way that as old people, we have to respect one another, even if, like a parent can't just kill their kid
Okay.
after they bring them into being.
Okay. You're gonna eat your words in a second.
Okay, sure.
What about animal agriculture? Then? Do you think that's wrong?
Animal agriculture, explain.
Well, bringing animals into existence just to kill them.
Oh, I think it's wrong.
You think it's wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you vegan?
I'm not vegan.
Yeah. So you pay for animal products,
Sure.
which bring animals into existence to kill them.
I don't
exploit them
actively
and
do
kill
it. I do feel remorseful by the fact that I do eat animal products.
Yeah.
So
But why not change? Why not be vegan?
I think it would be great to be vegan. I think one of the big problems is the lack of affordability for a lot of people. A lot
But
of
what
people
about
eat-
you? You.
Oh,
not
I
other
don't.
people.
I think that I should spend a lot more money to eat more renewable products, vegan products. I have not found so many options to where it's very cheap and very accessible for me. In
Tofu's
America,
very
it's
cheap.
far more. You said what?
Tofu is very cheap even in America.
Tofu. Yeah, I do. I mean, I do eat tofu.
Yeah.
But for my current diet, it's not something that has been super accessible. I mean, if I'm going to work, there's not many places that offer vegan options. The cafe
But you
down.
can grab something with you, right?
You said what?
If you go to work, you can get something with you.
Oh, for sure. No,
Like,
I
do
mean,
you think
I
any of
100%
these are
agree.
justifications for what animals go through?
No, I don't think it's a justification at all.
No.
I'm saying in my current status is that we often prioritize other things in our lives, and I think that we obviously should prioritize animal rights and.
But I don't mean prioritize,
Yeah.
right? Because I feel like this idea of prioritizing, it feels that way, but in reality is just while you change, right? Like, for instance, let's say you start changing today, it feels difficult, right?
Sure. Yeah,
But
100%.
do you think that in a week or two, is the difficulty not going to be different?
Oh, I mean, with starting anything, like if you start running a 5K every day, I mean, the hardest part is the beginning.
Yeah.
And I agree, it's a step that I haven't personally taken just because it hasn't been. I've been reading a lot of literature. I forget Animal Liberation. I think is a fantastic book when it
Interesting
comes
book,
to.
yeah. By Peter Singer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I would say that I just haven't taken that step yet, but it's something that's been on my mind. And my girlfriend's sister is actually vegan and has been talking a lot about it.
Oh, they are?
Yes, this
Oh,
is.
nice.
Yes. So it's been something that's been of consideration. It's just been
Yeah.
far less convenient, at least in my life, but I
Yeah.
do want to make that change eventually.
Yeah, because you don't think any form of convenience or anything like that justifies what we do to animals, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm justifying it. It just hasn't been a step that I've taken yet.
Yeah.
So, but I
Do you
would
think
love.
you should take that step?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, because the thing about it is that if you wait, right? Let's imagine that you do it in a month, right?
Yeah.
If you do it in a month, during that time, a couple of animals are going to be exploited to death for you.
Yeah.
Is that fair towards them?
I don't think so.
No. Would you want to be in their shoes?
No, definitely not.
No. So then do you think you should change sooner rather than later
I definitely.
in that
yeah.
situation? Like if I ask you how many more animals should be exploited for you, what would be?
Zero.
Zero.
Yeah. I think you've. I mean.
What
you've-
makes? Why aren't you vegan yet, man? Because you just seem like so. You know, I've spoken to a lot of people,
Yeah.
and I always just get the type that either on the side where I'm like, oh, I'm not vegan and I'm never gonna be or something. They acknowledge that it's wrong. Oh, everyone acknowledges that it's wrong
Yeah.
these days. There's just the type that says I'm never gonna be vegan, or the type that says sure I'll go vegan. But you seem like exactly the right type because you're like you understand it, you're smart, and I'm like, what's going on? And you also have
Yeah.
people around you who are vegan.
And I mean, like a couple years ago, I was definitely on the fence of like I don't think I would ever be vegan.
Yeah.
I think it's just convenience, price, and then just the affordability. Obviously, it doesn't justify it.
Yeah.
And it's something I want to work towards. And I mean, I'm supporting the Green Party in America. I'm supporting socialist movements in America, which are pro-animal rights,
Yeah.
pro-animal liberation, anti-capitalist production of meat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just taking the right steps, whether it's, I mean, you're right, I should definitely go faster on that. So,
Yeah, and because if you say that no animals should be exploited for you, that means just going vegan today, right?
right.
Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I just had it's
No,
been,
I
it's been
100%
3
agree.
hours almost, and
Oh, yeah.
I've already had the conversations. I'm trying to understand because like what would get you to like because it's difficult today, right?
Yeah.
As I said, it's difficult when you take that first step. But then after a month, literally,
Oh,
a
yeah.
month, maybe two for some people, it's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I 100% agree with
Yeah.
the making that difficulty and that shift towards it. but I think that it's just something I haven't done, and I definitely will in the future.
Yeah.
And I mean, a couple of my friends tried Veganuary, where they tried the entire month, and they said
Yeah.
it was fantastic, and then they've entirely switched.
Nice.
Because again, it is that just initial block, and then you'll just get used to it. I mean, there's people who eat meat all consistently. You're gonna feel a little bit different when it comes to like the protein intake. And I will say that Americans on average eat, I think it's like 120 grams of protein from animal products, whereas like the Iceland is mainly fish, which is more from like a renewable practice.
But it's still exploitation, even.
It is
fish,
still
you know?
exploitation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I think I do view like the dairy farms and the chicken farms far differently than I view like fresh fish catching that they do in Iceland, where it's a little bit more humane of a practice.
Yeah, but the point is, you're still killing them even if there's no need. And for fish specifically, I feel like it's so bad because fish, they either die from asphyxiation or being crushed by the other fish because they capture them in a net and they get crushed to death when they lift them off the water.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with the brutal practice of killing an animal, and I
Yeah.
haven't ever hunted myself, and
Yeah.
I don't think I ever would. I don't think I have it in me to hunt and kill an animal. And I think that the people who do, I think, you know, if that's something that you don't have a problem with, that's something you don't have a problem with. But for me personally, I couldn't do that. I think in some sense it feels more humane to be a pescatarian than just a full carnivore.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like obviously, there's always degrees of bad, right? Like you can, like, for example, even if I choose to kill someone, like we either choose to kill them by stabbing them repeatedly every time. I know if I know for a fact when they stop feeling pain, I start injecting them with pain again, and I just do that repeatedly until they die out of pain or whatever. Or shooting them in the back of the head, but they're both bad. It's just one is worse than the other, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Okay, let's do this. I'll give you a card.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
yeah, thank you so much.
You seem like a nice guy. They're Challenge 22. They hook you up with a dietitian.
Yeah.
They send you recipes every day and they help you go vegan for free.
Really?
Yeah. So everything you need, they can help you out with that, protein or anything like that.
Thank you so much.
But I urge you to watch the most important speech ever here. I think you'll really like that. Can you give that a watch?
100%, yeah.
And until you watch that, can you choose to not consume any animal products?
Sure. Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you
You
so
have
much,
my
Jeff.
YouTube channel also there, and yeah, you're a nice guy. I appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much.
Yeah, I think you'll be vegan because you're smart. You know,
Yeah, I
you know what
appreciate
you
it. I appreciate it.
know
Thank
what
you
you're
so
doing.
much,
Have a good one. It's kind of raining, huh? You wanna have a conversation? How old are you?
18.
Oh, okay, are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, I can.
You gonna come here?
Yeah,
What's your
sure.
name?
My name is Quinn.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So Quinn, I think you heard what this is about. So how do you feel about exploiting animals to death?
I'm feeling great and I want to talk about my bunny, if it can.
Do you think it's okay to exploit animals to death?
Sorry?
Do you think it's okay to exploit animals to death?
No, no.
No, it's not. Okay. So do you consume animal products?
No.
No. Are you vegan?
Yes, I'm vegan.
Oh, nice. How
No,
long have
act-
you been vegan for?
No, look, I'm not. Wait, how do I say? I'm not vegan, but I don't eat it as well. I eat. How do I say? Yeah, then I'm vegan, I guess.
What do you mean? What do you think being vegan means?
If you don't eat animals.
No, you don't consume any animal products. You don't eat flesh. You don't drink milk. You don't eat cheese. You don't
But-
eat eggs.
But
You
don't
wear
eggs as well.
leather.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't eat meat, but I do eat eggs.
But do you know what happens for eggs to chickens?
Yeah, they are in a really small place
Oh no,
with
not that.
many
no.
chickens around.
Well, who produces the eggs? The males or the females?
The females.
What happens to the males? Then?
They're just making new chickens.
They get killed.
They get killed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really painful.
Yeah. What happens to the females when their egg production declines?
That to the females, and they're. Oh no. Yes. Okay. Again. Sorry.
What happens to the females when their egg production declines?
The females get. No, I don't know. Actually,
They get killed also.
killed also. So you're standing for
Animals.
that they. Okay, for animals. Okay.
So that, what would you want if somebody stood up for your rights? What would that mean?
A lot. Then I'm really happy if people will do that for me.
Yeah. Do you think you can do that for the animals to not kill them? eat
Yeah.
them,
Yeah.
eat their products.
I think if you kill the animal, it's going a little bit too far, but I think they should not be killed. But also, eggs is good for people, humans. You know,
Yeah. Well,
I guess.
if females'
want-
periods would be good for humans, should we exploit females to get their periods?
No, not kill them, but
Well, exploitation isn't
For
necessarily
me,
killing.
it's the best thing if you give them a better life, but not kill them.
Why would you? Wait a minute. So, you're okay with exploitation of animals?
No, not
That's unfair usage.
Not okay, but I think it's okay to eat animals. I mean, that's other animals eat animals as well, so that's part of the nature.
Is it okay to rape animals?
No,
Other animals rape animals also, and it's part of nature.
yeah, it's part of nature, I guess.
So then, why would eating animals be okay if it's, since it's the same argument?
Look, I'm not really good in English, so I can't explain myself really good, but I try to.
No, that's fine. I'm trying to explain to you that what animals go through is fucking horrific.
Yeah, yeah.
And you say they should be treated nicely.
Yeah, they
but-
should be treated nicely, but you
but
can
they're
still eat
not.
them.
Well, you can still eat them. How is that? Because then you have to kill them. to eat
Why
them.
do you think that people eat animals?
Because
That's my question.
an industry promoted it, and people just
It's not only
people
promoted.
people do-
people have always eaten animals.
well,
always.
At some point there was a necessity, but nowadays there's no necessity. Now people just do it because they're just like animals, like other animals. They just do what they've been told, and they continuously do it.
Yeah, but it's also a fact that it's good for the human system. That's a fact.
I'm a nutritionist. Now, what exactly is
Look,
it?
you,
that
you
is
have
so
in
good?
Netherlands the schijf van 5, and there's meat on as well. Meat is a good thing, but I also
It's not a necessary thing.
not necessary, but it's okay, I guess.
Sure, but if human meat was a good thing also, that wouldn't justify killing humans and eating them, right?
That's because humans want to protect humans. They want to protect themselves.
But do you understand what I mean? Just
Yeah,
because
of
it's,
course, I understand
Just
it.
because it's good for you. First of all, it's not that good for you. We have several studies showing the opposite.
Look, it's good for you if you don't eat it too much.
Yeah, if you eat less than
That's-
100 grams a day, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But either way, even 100 grams means killing an innocent animal.
Mhm.
Or more than
Yeah.
one. So how is it fair towards them since we don't need to? And you can be healthy, just as healthy, maybe even healthier by consuming plant
So
products.
you think we should just not eat animals
at all
anymore?
or
At
any
all?
animal products, yeah.
No animal products. Also not milk.
Well,
You're,
why,
you're
why
against
do you,
milk?
Why do you think cows produce milk?
Sorry?
Why do cows produce milk?
Because milk's good for your.
No, why do
But-
they make it? Why does a cow make milk?
If they get a child, right?
Hmm. Do you
Yeah.
think they get pregnant when they want to, or do you think farmers impregnate them?
Look, it can be both ways. Maybe they want. Sometimes they want, sometimes they don't.
Farmers
Look-
always impregnate them.
Look, it's not good if you force them, but if they have milk.
Farmers always force them. 'Cause
So
there's-
you're also against farmers?
I'm against
like-
animal farming.
Yeah, every farmer has almost
Animal
every
farming.
Okay, animal farming. Okay, that's your own opinion, I guess.
Well, no, it's just wrong with the animals. We forcefully impregnate the cows. We take away their babies. Do you know why we take away their babies?
Look, you're going to the other way. What I'm saying is not that you should give them, should force them, but sometimes if an animal is ill or something, or an animal is already dead, you can just eat the meat, right?
If you want to eat your grandma after she dies, I have no problem with that.
Look, I don't want it, but if other people want it, then sure they should.
I have no problem with that. I have a problem with bringing an animal into existence to use them and then kill them. Whether it's for milk, eggs, or flesh, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I understand you, but I think a little bit different in some ways, but that's okay, I guess.
How do you think?
I think it should be a choice. If you want to eat it, then you
Should
should
it be a
eat
choice?
it, but it should be a better system about how they make it. That should be better.
Should it be a choice to kill and eat dogs?
Like, it should be not a choice to kill dogs, but
Wait, but it should be a choice to kill cows? Well, how is that different? Why is it that a dog
Look,
the
it's
dog
because-
deserve-
it's because-
what cow deserves to be killed or something? What's
okay,
happening
then why? Wait, do you know what a kicker is?
there? A kicker? What do you mean by that?
What's that? What's that in English? No, you have a fly, right? And the kicker is a green animal with a big tongue, you know, who eats flies.
Okay.
Look, okay, what I'm trying to say is other
Like a
animals
frog?
eat. Yeah, frog. Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I was also like, what is that?
Okay,
Yeah.
a frog. What if a frog
Is
eats
that
a fly?
Is it in Dutch kicker?
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay,
Kicker.
if a frog eats a fly,
Yeah.
then how do you feel about that?
They do
Do-
it
do-
out
do-
of
do-
necessity.
What?
They do it out of necessity.
Why? They can just eat grass maybe. Why
don't-
can't they eat
They don't
grass?
know any better, do they?
Yeah, but humans
They don't know they
started
have
living with not
alternatives.
knowing any better as well.
But now they do.
Yeah, but now they do, but it's already a part of knowledge what people have.
If someone has the option to kill an animal or not, and
Yeah.
they're aware of their option, they should choose to not kill the animal. Whether
Why?
that someone is a human or an animal, or another animal, because humans are also animals,
Okay.
it doesn't really matter.
Okay, so you think an animal is the same like a human?
Humans are
Can
animals.
an animal also lives in this country? Can an animal be the president of
Humans
the country?
are animals.
Yeah, but different types. Okay, you think an animal can be a president of this country?
Of course
Okay,
not.
Can an animal rule this country? Can he say what you should do? Can an animal talk with you?
How is that related to anything?
Now,
Why would
what
you
I'm
even
trying to say
that?
is, you said, okay. You think we should not eat meat?
I think you should not exploit animals.
Yeah, but you also said to me that you think they should not eat meat.
No, I said you should not farm animals.
Yeah, but to eat meat you have to farm animals. Like how
Don't farm.
You also
I
don't eat
I don't
milk.
care what you put in your mouth. If you want to make meat without farming animals, make meat without farming animals. We have plant-based meat.
Yeah.
We'll have lab-grown meat. I don't care about any of that. I
Mhm.
care about not farming animals, not exploiting animals.
Okay, I respect that.
Right? This isn't about. This is about the. That's why I'm an animal rights activist. This is about the rights of animals.
Mhm.
I don't care what food you want to eat.
Yeah.
You can go to Albert Heijn
Mhm.
and choose plant-based products that are almost identical to meat.
Mhm.
How is it justified to kill an animal because it tastes a little bit different? It's not.
Nah. Okay, I guess I respect your opinion.
Well, do you think it's different? Do you think it's justified to kill a dog because they taste a little bit better?
Look, I'm not in the place to tell that. So, what I'm trying, I can't really explain myself, so that's not easy to explain myself.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, I said what I said.
Sure. Let me
sending
give you
you-
a card. That's fine. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You have my YouTube channel there, and I urge you to watch Dominion. It's a documentary that shows what animals go through.
Yes.
I'll give you a fist bump, okay?
Yes, thanks, man.
Have a good one.
day.
Cheers. Okay, I think I'm done, everyone. Enough of this. The last conversations were kind of bad. I didn't really like the last conversations. All this. I feel like they were bad for different reasons. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Jesus, it's been 2 hours and a half almost. Oh no, it's been more than 2 hours and a half. Unless reverence for life is the universal primary value, humanity is not civilized. It's Auschwitz every day for animals. Thank you, Chip. Thank you, Mark J, for that. Can we get some W's in the chat for Mark J? You're 100% right, Mark J. Hey, Nick, nice to see you. You know what, everyone? That's the thing, isn't it? It's we kind of see animals. We do see them as objects, right? And I did not really honest. Like, it was so confusing. Like he didn't speak very well English this last conversation, and it was a little bit. Well, the guy before that was amazing guy, but this guy was like a little bit confused because he didn't speak well. Well, he was, 18. He was pretty young. But what was confusing was he said he doesn't eat meat, but he thinks he should. Like I don't know. I was confused about his whole stance on the matter. But you know what? We had some great conversations, everyone. I hope if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. This is what we do. This is literally what we do. You'll see my shorts, my videos. This is kind of what we do. Sometimes we speak about women's rights. Sometimes we speak about other things. But this is mostly what we do. We speak about injustice. Oh, I'm also getting a little bit cold. But I want to thank everyone for being here. I'm a little bit tired, but it's been a pleasure being here with everyone here. I had some good conversations because everyone was here and because I managed to, focus on the conversation when I knew I could count on the moderators there. I had amazing people who sent super chats and helped out. Let me see if I missed any of the super chats while I was there. Caleb became a member. Thank you so much, Caleb. Yeah, I'm constantly trying to think how to make it a little bit better for the world, for everyone, really, not just the animals. Because when I went to Romania, whenever I spent some time with essentially non-vegans, and by the way, I just want to tell you that my parents are trying, which is kind of nice to see, you know, and I appreciate that. But whenever I spend time with non-vegans, it's hard, you know, to understand, because they live in a world where for them it's so normalized. Like I went to the gym, and I went to a gym that was a really old school gym. Let's just call it this way. Like I paid €3 entrance per day. 3 euros entrance. That was so cheap. It was kind of like an old school gym, and like they had the bars when I did the squats. They had the bars that I had to put the bars. I had to put the like. It was just the whole thing. It was the whole experience. But the people there were discussing what they did over the weekend, and they were saying stuff like, "Oh, we just did a barbecue," and they were saying stuff that they ate, and it was all just like mainly animal products. And I'm like, these people are so fucking detached from the whole thing. Like if I told it, like I had a T-shirt that said vegan, of course, on it. I did have a T-shirt like that. But I feel like if you told these people that, bro, a pig doesn't want to die, they just laugh at you or some shit. Like some people are so detached from this whole situation. Like they just go along with what they've been told, right? And I think it's very important that obviously we fight and try to get more people on our side so that we get more options, so that it becomes more and more normal to be vegan. But I also think we need to work a lot on because you saw what that girl said. That's something I don't like. Oh well, vegans have a reputation. Well, fuck you. Like, I don't want to have this not me, right? Not me. I hate the fact that this reputation harms the animals, right? That's why I hate. Because I just don't want that to happen. So maybe we also need to work on that reputation. I don't even know. I don't know what. Like, it's just fucking annoying to me that we live in it's sometimes like this fight for the animal rights feels like you take 2 steps forward and 1.9 steps back, right? It just constantly feels like you're inching, like you're going like a millimeter when you have to go 500 kilometers and you go a millimeter every day. That's kind of how it feels like, right? And it's, you know, it's hard. It's annoying. Like we celebrate victories like, oh no, they're no longer torturing fucking geese to death to making a product. We're celebrating literally the thing that most people are against, animal torture. We're celebrating the fact that that we're finally starting to ban the torture of animals. People just have no respect for death anymore. It has been a slow decline for years. Yeah. Feminists have a reputation too. Yeah, I know, Linda. But you see, the thing about it though is like, feminist kind of implies being an activist, doesn't it? Vegan, does it? Like, we're not asking people to be activists. We're asking people to just be. People create excuses to keep abusing animals. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just. I think it's important that we discuss this more and more, and that we fight against this reputation, and that we get people to understand. People think vegan is a diet. Yeah. People think vegan is a diet. You should go and prospect amongst the lions. They're out of control. Yeah. That's a very stupid comment. It is. Yes. I don't know how to put this. I'm also tired, as I said. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna wake up from 3:30, right? So, and I traveled with plane, bus, train, bike. I just really want to. Honestly, I don't even want to necessarily. Obviously, I would love to speed it up. I just really want to set expectations. That's what I want. That's what I want out of this, right? Like, for me, setting expectations can help me, because I don't know if you guys are the same way, but that's how I am, right? Like, for me, setting expectations help me know if I need to do more, if I need to do less, am I in the right ballpark or not, right? And I kind of have a problem with when the expectations are, when I can't understand them. This is what frustrates me. This is what gets me upset, because I either have too much or too little, and if I have too little expectation, I'm kind of impatient with people. I have too much expectation, it's not getting there, and it's frustrating because of that. So I just wish we knew exactly what to expect out of this whole movement forward. Like, if we're doing the right thing, if we're going in the right direction, if our time would be better spent in another way, right? And until then, I'm just going to continue doing this because I think like this is the best way. I think he was suffering from dystopia. Yeah, I haven't read Claire's Mann's books. I know what dystopia is, but I was suffering from dystopia. Yeah. Chip, you are doing great. Thank you, Raven. It wasn't like that. I was just like, I'm just wondering if sometimes if it's the most effective use, right? But you see, Gooey McDougall is here. Chip, is it just me, or are you sometimes being too aggressive with people? It's just you. She has an amazing... Bro, you always make me laugh when you say that shit. I feel like a compliment right now. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm going to give a shout out. Dandelion Gum was the first to comment on in the chat, and also the first to find a secret number in the thumbnail. There's a secret number in the thumbnail, and going forward, also Linda, I'm gonna put your name somewhere in the thumbnail. Just as a decoy, I'm gonna have to decoy you. I think it's a combination. They need to see animals too, so it's good to share the videos. Yeah, I think also that, Raven. And I think there's a lot of value in seeing happy animals. And seeing cows, for example, behave as dogs, as they generally do. Go home and be proactive rather than reactive. Yeah. It's just the... Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I had this conversation with Jeremy Loeb. It's gonna be up in like 3 hours. I'm gonna make a post 3 hours in his channel, and I discussed exactly this with him. And I feel like sometimes I'm wondering if this is the most effective way to do activism. And you know, at the beginning of the outreach, I was like, yeah, it's all good. But even 2 hours of it can wear you out when their excuses are constantly either the same or, you know, not taking responsibility or stuff. Or I have to be direct and tell people, can you please take, like, it's so annoying. Like, one part of doing activism is so annoying that I have to tell people to take responsibility. Like, why can't you just be a grown-up and take responsibility for your choices? Why do I have to tell you? Why do I constantly have to tell you to take responsibility? Why can't we just have a grown-up conversation where people just take responsibility for their own matter, right? Sometimes it's too nice, sometimes he's not aggressive enough. That's okay. Anyway, if you're not vegan, you may find me aggressive or whatever, but I urge you to watch the 3-minute video. It's in the description of the stream. In this 3-minute video, you will see exactly what aggression really means. If you see what aggression truly means, then you will understand that me talking to people, to consenting people on the topic is nothing. But that's not the point of I don't want you to watch this video just to compare that. I want you to watch this video to ask yourselves if that's really who you want to be. If you want to be the person who demands that happen. Yeah, thank you, Martin. Martin placed it here. I'm gonna pin it. I just want you to watch this. It takes 3 minutes out of your life. And I really ask yourself, do you really want to be this person who demands this out of animals? Do you? Because if you don't want to be the person who demands this out of animals, then you have a solution. And we can help you out with all that. And we don't judge that, right? Like, we don't care. We've all been there. No matter how much cognitive, no matter how much you're going to be... Listen to this. This is something you should know about vegans. I'll tell you something about vegans that you should know. Because all of you are like fucking vegans or something. But I'll tell you something that I'll tell you something about fucking vegans. You will shit on vegans. You will troll them. You will only double the meat. You will say all the dumb stuff anyone can say. All the dumb shit. Abuse them. Oh, you're ugly. Or everything. You will say all that to a vegan. But the minute you say that you're going to be vegan and you truly mean it, the minute you say you're no longer going to be oppressing animals and you truly mean it, all of that is going to be forgiven. And we're going to be like, fuck yeah, welcome. And we're going to be welcoming. Because that's one good thing about it, isn't it? We care about animal rights. And that's what this is about. It's not about us, it's not about anything else, it's about the animals. So watch that video, and you do have a... So watch that video. There was a girl on the bike going like, hello, welcome to New York, whatever. So watch that 3-minute video and see how you feel about it. If you don't want to be part of it, you can troll us, you can fight us. But at the end of the day, you know it's better to join us and be on the right side of history for once. And yes, we can help you out be on that right side of history, okay? As soon as you join LI, all will be forgiven. That's exactly what a cult does. Not really, because this isn't about you joining. Like, I don't care if you're a vegan, if you even want to be joining us as a community or anything, right? It's cool to have a community because, you know, people need communities. You can do whatever the fuck you want and be in every community that you want. Just don't exploit others. That's what this is about, okay? So when I say we forgive you and we welcome you, it's like we don't take it to heart because we fight for the rights of animals. It's like, I know all the people who keep bashing on me and how I look like are at the end just insecure about themselves. So, you know, the minute you actually listen to the arguments, you'll realize that this is nothing more than I'm making arguments for the respecting the rights of animals. We are keeping chip talking so someone else comes up. No, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much everyone for being here. When you don't care and look down upon meat eaters, I don't look down upon meat eaters, little boy. I tell you, be one of us. Stop exploiting innocent animals, okay? I'll see you guys on Friday. On Friday we'll do a vigil. And I don't know about tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. If I'm rested, we might do some Discords tomorrow. If not, you'll see some more shorts because I made some more shorts. And I leave you with the wait, Renee, fun fact. You can hate trolls, you can hate and troll animal rights activists or simply dislike individual people and still not be an asshole to animals and be vegan. Just saying. Renee, exactly. Be an asshole to me. That's I love it, Renee. Renee's right. Can we get some major W's in the chat for Renee? Be an asshole to me, but be nice to animals. Can we do that? Can you be an asshole to me but nice to animals? Can you do that? At some point I'm going to say goodbye, but I'm not gonna say when. Wow, you're rich. Yeah, I wish. Portugal World Cup winners? I don't know. My money is on Netherlands though. I heard they're the favorite, and I live in the Netherlands, so might as well aim for it. Almost all Chips guests are hated by him. I hate my guests? No, I don't. For using their independence and brain. What are you talking about? Renee, you're rich? Renee is rich? I don't know if Renee is rich. I know Renee is an amazing animal rights activist and he helps other activists. So thank you, Renee, for doing all that. Yeah, I think everyone loves Renee, don't they? Portugal is taking it. I haven't watched a single game. I don't really care that much, honestly. Japan low-key supporting them. You are gay? Thank you. Gay means cool on this channel, so I appreciate you. Renee is a legend. Exactly, Martin. Chip is definitely counterproductive to his own cause. Yeah, well, Wayne Schultz, watch the 3-minute video, okay? It's pinned right there in the description. Watch it and then tell me if I'm actually being counterproductive.